Oh yeah, that took a while. Sorry. I was eating, cleaning, throwing out the trash. That's why it took so long. Plus, I needed to digest a bit. Anyways. Hang on a second. Okay, yeah, no, mic is okay. Just need one last thing. You ever wonder what streamers are doing? Whoops. Hang on a second. What's going on here? Have you ever wondered why streamers take so long to even start? Well, I have an excuse at least. Hmm. Alright, what am I doing here? Let's begin business. Oh. After purchasing a tip table, customers have a chance to leave a tip when they finish a meal. Huh, I see. Sure. What is this? I should probably add more Holy 1,000! Okay. Ooh, meat. Potato. Discount. Level up. can level up all the other foods. Oh, that's terrific. Huh. 4 dishes now. All right, here we go. Start business. Got the 4 hot dishes. Let's go. Oh boy. Uh. Oh, so many bubbles. Stop. No diner dashes. That dish almost looks like tonkatsu. Might as well go into speed mode. Oh shoot, this one was ready. Stop! No diner dashes, please. Oh, I'm gonna need a lot of ingredients. Oh, yes. Manager's handbook. End today. Uh-oh, we have no onions. think that's that. Uh-oh. We don't have any more ingredients for the hot foods. Oh no. I'm gonna have to give them something else. Hey, Ratchet, what's up? I was just listening to some silly stuff on the side. Apparently, I was just listening to some... I don't know what you want to call it. Anyways. Yeah, I can't serve these. I got not many ingredients. Oh well, they're gonna have to go with this. That means income is gonna be less. Oh well, that's fine. Oh no, slow down, slow down. What is it? Some customers will place multiple orders in a row. Don't forget to serve them. I kind of see. Clean! Clean! Is this Genshin event? No, this is a Honkai. Little fairies may doze off sometimes. As such, you'll need to wake up! Who's sleeping on the job? Oh my god, so many cookies. Burger. You know all the events like this in Genshin and Honkai? Apparently, all of the events that we've been playing throughout the years, it was leading up to what Hoyoverse was developing on the side. They were developing a game called Honkai Nexus or something like that. A Pokemon not Genshin, sorry, basically a Pokemon monster catching game. In fact, there's already early some official trailers. There's even an official YouTube page, and yeah. Stop! No diner dashes. But the fact that they call it Honkai, yeah, it's another Honkai spin-off set in a multiverse of the Honkai universe. But as far as I can tell, there aren't any reoccurring characters, like, you know, the ones that exist in this game and Impact Third. At least not yet. And when I say it's kind of like Pokemon, I mean literally your main character, rather than how Hoyoverse creates like an original character, they actually, you can actually create your own character. What is this? More chefs, please. And admin, I have no idea what they do. I guess I should level them up, yeah. Increases... Yes. Let's put them to 2 for now. End today. Go to farm, grab everything. And I'm still low on onions. Now I'm low on corn. No money. I'm gonna have to get some. After the shift. Let's go. Let's see. I can serve no more of this. This, maybe this. Now they're selling at a high price? Oh, jeez. Alright, fine. I'll serve that at least. And burger. Yeah, let's do that. This event is about to end soon, so I had to get this over with. Get all the free Stellar Jades as I can. Dine and Dashers will move slower. Dine and Dash will pay an extra fee. Yes. Charge them more. Oh my god, now. Oh, the fast forward button is set on. You should have turned that off automatically. I was like wondering why the heck is the meter going down? It's not what do you call that? And because of that now. Stop! No Diner Dashers. Remember that game? And Dine and Dash? I think it started as a Flash game before it came to mobile, right? Uh-oh, sorry, we only got burgers now. Stop! Stop! I think that's that, unless one of these two is gonna leave a mess. No? Good. Don't leave a mess. It was only 2 losses, that's fine. What was it? Yeah, I need more potatoes. Oh geez, I got like no onions. Well, time to cultivate another. Yes, please. How much for the next one? 1,600. Dang. Well, time to plant some onions, carrots. And then level up. Extraordinary dishes. But that's at level 5. Maybe I should do that later. Get all the meat. And the honey. And today, let's go. Sour boost. Nope, skip. I'm not dealing with this game's dialogue. Wow, really? I got no onions. There's new recipes. A whole damn chicken. And what is this? A hearty vegetable pottage. Okay. Wait, when did we get lemons? You're now selling lemons? I'll take your entire stock. Fairies, oh man. Is that what they mean by sour order? I'll get the rest later. Recipe order. Yeah, sure. Level up. As the recipe levels up, we charge the customers more. One more week on Sonic Racing Cross World. Heck yeah. Speaking of which, I saw the price comparisons to all the other consoles. PlayStation, and this is of course based off of Canadian prices, but yeah. On PlayStation it is $93 on PS5, whereas Switch 2 it's like $84. But I think it's because they're doing like, I think Nintendo eShop is doing like a 10% discount. I know, crazy, huh? Maybe I should level up later. It's come to the point where I just now realize all the upcoming games are just so damn expensive. Battlefield is gonna be close to $100. Sonic Racing is $100. It's crazy. I mean, if people were nitpicking about Nintendo's overprices, geez, why don't they just look at all the other games out there today, even on PC? So pretty much that's where I have to like draw the line and only pick one game that, again, I already said this before, but I have to buy just one game that I know I'm going to play for hours. Aside of Silk Song, but I mean, Silk Song was like a no-brainer considering, the game is like $20 I know in US, but in Canada it's like 30 price difference. But yeah, I would take that over buying like buying not even like 2 games that are worth $100. If anything, yeah, I will most likely just get Sonic Racing. And then the other games can just wait it out. And such a shame too, because Ninja Gaiden is also on that list. Or at least last I checked, the price is like $89, so close enough, but that can wait. And if the gaming industry, these companies out there are gonna wonder why their games are not selling, well, once again, I bet you they're gonna look at Silk Song and blame that game. For literally the devs are still complaining about Silk Song's success, and they're scared that they're scared about what Team Cherry did. It's like, what are you doing, Team Cherry? Are you trying to brainwash the consumers and making them buy a polished game made with love and effort and selling at a low price. No, people should be buying $100 game that's we spent millions of dollars. Yeah, I know. They're scared, and they should be, because if Silksong has proven that you don't need to make your game expensive. Just make it very well polished. Understand your target audience, like literally 100% understand your audience, and sell it for a fair price. And before you know it, you're gonna sell your one and only game is gonna sell 15 millions in 3 days. If Silksong can do it, then I think all the other games can do it. I don't see why Battlefield 6 can't just be $50. And trust me, if that happens, or if that ever happens, if EA had the balls to do it, I assure you people would buy Battlefield 6. And Activision wouldn't even do it. They'll be like, no, Call of Duty is $100 game. But see, then that's how you do it. That's how you want to get your consumers to buy something. But you know, as long as the product is well polished. We all have experienced Battlefield 6's beta. A little buggy, but I mean that's the point. It's beta. Anyways, Diner Dash. Oh, that's a lot of salads. And it's fast forward. Oh my god, stop. Anyways, I just hope that the gaming industry just wakes up and realize, you know, what they have done is wrong. And so they can continue blaming Silksong and Team Cherry. Swan dives in a pool of success and money. They didn't get greedy whatsoever. You come to a restaurant for a simple salad and cookies? You could do that at home. In fact, I just had a salad as well. Simple salad as well. Except mine had tomatoes. These mems are just they're just eating grass or leaves. %, yay! Oh, we are closing. So these are the last customers. Fast forward! And then turn it off. So yeah, anyways, I'm gonna be getting Sonic. And then, I guess that'll be it for the year. Unless there's like some small indie games that I wouldn't mind buying. In, like, you know, like Hollow Knight. And Hollow Knight is only like $15. Imagine how much it will go for when it's on sale. And I still have like a bunch of other games on my wish list on my Nintendo at the eShop Nintendo eShop wish list. Or sorry, let me rephrase that. I have a bunch of games on the Nintendo eShop that I had wish listed. And yeah. I assure you, Black Friday, fall season sales are gonna happen. And at least some of those games that I wishlisted will be so cheap. Very cheap and affordable. Cultivate. And how much is the next? No, it's locked. Okay, that's fine. Oh no. Just uproot that. I wanted to grow some potatoes. Whoops, my bad. How far does this go? 2,400. Okay. I'm not gonna pick up the rewards just yet. I wanna do this until it reaches to the maximum. Onions! Let's see. Let's level up some of the staff. Or better yet, all, not all, yeah, no, some of them. And then let's add a bunch of lettuce, corn, potatoes. Ooh, some, what is this, wheat? And I guess the others will just be tomatoes and lettuce. Start the day. What do we have? 25 order, everything. Yep. Let's go. I don't know why the cursor's up there. First time I did this during a tutorial, I thought it was gonna be a button prompt, but then they were like, click this, click that, and I'm like, click what? There's no button prompts. Or there's no cursor of a sort. Until I moved the left stick and then realized, oh. They didn't even, the text didn't even mention any cursor. Stop! Wake up! No sleeping on the job, please. I know it's tiring standing and waiting. Oh jeez, no. Oh, I see. So sometimes the customers will just suddenly change their mind. Was that all? No, there's still more customers. I guess I don't really need to click much. Oh, that's good. I guess that means my servers are well trained, and so are my chefs. Well, okay, almost everyone. Stop! No diner dash. He no pay for his 4 scorpion balls. Alright, that's all. Wait, then again, are those actually cookies or are they just really thick waffle pancakes? Day by day, we're banking. I don't even know how the next story is gonna unfold. Because now it's like suddenly everybody's alive and well. In the last couple of updates in the game story here, everybody was dying one by one. And apparently it was not the first time, because the world that the story is currently running, metaphorically, it's like it's all taking place inside a giant computer. And everybody within it are living a life cycle of 1,000,000 days, and then it's the same occurrence. Doomsday approaches. Everybody dies one by one. Civilians all die, pray to their gods, computer gods or whatever. And yeah, I don't know what exactly I was experiencing, to the point where I just ended up stopped caring, and I was like, yeah, that's it. There's a skip. They added in eventually at that point, Hoyoverse added in a skip cutscene option, giving you a summary if you just want to get a brief description of what was unfolded. And yeah. Should I? No, I don't even have enough. Yeah, sure, why not? Although I don't think this is going to be... No, maybe not. Let's leave it at that. Nope. I mean, this is an event. It's nothing important. I need more corn. More corn. More potatoes. Oh, wheat. Maybe a lot more wheat. And then... How many corns did I... Yeah. Maybe more corn. No. First half is corn and the other potatoes. I didn't level up the... I don't know why tables need to be leveled up, but okay. Increases customers tipping by 10%. Oh, okay. They give you more tips apparently if you level up a table. Oh, and... Oh, I didn't notice. It gets bigger. Alright, I think that's that. Start the day! What are we serving and how many can we serve? Okay. Fast forward a little bit. Get these people moving. Oh, what a start. Alright. Competitive eaters are charged more per dish. Competitive eaters eat fast. No. We will charge these charge these people. Wake up. I imagine this is a lot easier on a phone, since all you have to do is just tap. Assuming your thumbs don't get in the way, or unless you're playing on a tablet rather than on your than a phone device. Or better yet, hey, imagine if this game was on Switch. Stop! We got Diner Dashers! Oh no. Oh, wow, right at the last second. Well, that's what the staff boost does. Oh my gosh, salad eaters today. This person is still waiting, still thinking. Oh no, he got his food. Oi! You think I would have noticed the last person walking out here? Don't even think about doing it. Alright. Uh... 5K increases customer traffic. 3K. Okay, hang on. Staff are maxed for now. Okay, so yeah. Review. Nope. Nothing integral to the story. No, thank you. This is just part of the event. I don't need context. I just need my. I just need my stellar jades. And apparently a free 4-star light cone. Oh boy, new dishes, and I don't even have the currency to learn them. Because I spend it on upgrading management. Unless they're gonna give me a boost. Giant crop. Plant pumpkin, green cabbage in the same field. Fully to get a giant crop. Giant crop. Okay, how much for 24? Okay. Well, I can't do that for pineapple, which is unfortunate. Oh wait, no, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong number. Okay. Alright, let's do giant crops then. What is this? Pea pod? Oh, whoops. Whoops. Yes, I know how they work. Thank you. Reach promotion goal within 6 days. Is that even possible? Oh, they gave me a bit of a boost there. Sorry. What are these? Hisa pepper? Hisa pepper? How about giant crops of these? Alright, I imagine now management. Let's add a new 3K for a table! What is this? After dining, customers will spend 200 goals to buy Quill or beverages. Okay, extra. We charge extra for serving drinks. And what is this? Music increases customers' dining speed by 30%. 8,000! Holy crap, and another decoration increases customer traffic. Oh, so many decisions. Develop. I guess for now I could level them up just once. Or should I do that after? I should probably do that after. Yeah, I should probably do that after. Because they're already at a good price to sell. Uh-oh. But, we're not gonna serve enough pumpkin bean casseroles. Yeah, no, let's do that later. Next. Start. Here we go. I guess my first goal should be add a table so that more will come. We can serve more. Wake up! Clean up, please. Stop! Alright, okay, move faster. What is this? Making drinks will consume quill hours. When you run out, tap to replenish. Oh, even more prompts to work with. Self-service strengths. There was a time when servers wouldn't, and basically people serving food wouldn't demand for tips. Oh, block! I've heard like silly stories about how some Uber delivery guys are demanding tips. Or hell, even at restaurants. Honestly, at that point, you might that is honestly the moment where you better tell it. Bring in the manager, because it should not be a thing whatsoever for any waiter to be demanding such, unless the manager in charge has been teaching their staff to do so. If they ever do, yeah, no. Go on Google reviews and give them a bad rating. All right. With that, so no new hires, but I will add in a table, level up table, so we can what the heck. 1500, how far can this go? Decorations, yes, actually. And maybe one table to level up? What the heck is this? And then management book for more rewards. I wonder if there's gonna be more once I reach 4 stars. Or is 4 stars like once I reach it, that's it? You can just freely play as you wish. Oh, right. Maybe I should have also unlocked another crop. Oh, that's fine. More pineapples. Corn, right? Yeah, corn. Sorry, wrong button. And then another corn. Keep pressing the wrong shoulder button. Maybe some wheat. And I guess we'll start the day. Let's see. Uh-oh, more. The pumpkin casserole will not be served. I could replace that with, I mean, it's a little less, but I guess I will do that. Yeah, let's do that. Rotisserie chicken! Ah, I knew it, see? Look, everybody is craving for it. Make all servers sing to earn a large amount of fairy gold coins. Assign all fairies to prepare the most sumptuous dishes to earn a large amount. Sing, cook, sing, cook, sing, cook. Wait, the context, it's my birthday today. Can you wish me a happy birthday? I'll pay extra mem. Well, you know, as cringe as it is, because we've all been to many restaurants that we get a little embarrassed when we ever hear somebody say happy birthday, but yeah, let's do that. Sing! Wait, what? What? What do we do? What? Press what? The celebration has begun. Tap the button to get the fairy coin. Okay. I can't find my cursor. It should have been a button prompt. But then again, this is you know, supposed to be a mobile game, right? I mean, the game is also on mobile. I hope that didn't scare off any customers. Why does this look like a box of popcorn? Well, anyway, I mean, I still earn a lot of gold. Still worth it, I guess. I still have like 18 customers coming. And the drink is gonna have to be refilled later. Stop! Oh, I knew it. I almost missed that. Clean up. Stop. Clean up. Register 6. I mean, with all the pop-up bubbles all over everybody's heads, it's almost hard to see, almost hard to notice the people trying to dine and dash. Somebody stop him! Uh-oh. Alright, that's every last one of them. Alright, move it, move it, move it. Thank you for the tip. Have a nice night. I heard that there was going to be a sequel. I think it might have been a sequel for Lollipop Chainsaw. Or something from Suda 51 that he's currently making. Okay, what to do? Oh yes, go to farm. I want to cultivate. Yes, thank you. New land, hooray! And let's make. I want to say more pineapples actually. Big harvest, more pineapples, so we can put them on pizza. Increases its dining speed, yes. Magic kitchen. Level up, table. And that's all the rewards. I don't need any other achievements to make. But I think there's still more to be done. Also, I just noticed that there's like some sort of side objective there. Upgrade any dish to level 5 so I can earn a bonus cash. Okay. Go to recipe development. Oh, it needs whoops. I bought all the thing. Oh no. I should probably level up now. What is this, level 2? This should be level 5. Or no, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong number. Ooh, that's tough. Which one? I should level up this one. This is close to level 5. Train any staff to level 5. Well, can't do that now. Let's start. Should be a fair amount. So let's begin. Otherwise, chicken will be back on the menu. Maybe I shouldn't have upgraded the table. I should have just focused on the promotion thingamajig. Or save some cash, gold to buy ingredients from the shop. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Mess cleaned. On server what? Knocked the tray? Who did it? Uh-oh, now we only have 2 food left on the menu. Uh-oh. I mean, as long as we're still making money, but the problem is it's not going to be enough to serve everybody. Like all 18. At least we got the juice bar. Actually, no. No. Right, I forgot some customers can order like more than two. Speed up, boys. Alright, now we managed to serve every every customer. But at what cost? Well, pretty much our stock. Train any staff to level 5. Let's do that with just one. Go back to the store. We have no cream. Buy all the cream. Buy all the meat. Actually, no, we have plenty of. I should pay attention exactly to the amount of quantity we have. Otherwise, I'm just wasting gold. I should do recipe development. Or not. Maybe no, I'll save that for later. There's still no. Now I should crop. I almost tapped out. Should probably have a whole lot of pumpkins. Yeah. This whole section, nothing but pumpkins. And then here we have pineapple. And more pumpkin. Alright, end today. Ah, they have been harvested. Big harvest. Alright, go back to thing. No, recipe development. What the heck is that last piece? Oh, dang. I used up so many pumpkins. Okay, looks like chicken's on the menu again. Plus it's 198 more, 198's more pricier than the tart. Yeah, I guess we'll have to do that. I'll have to do that. Alright. Wait. With the amount of money I have, let's train the staff. The chef. Okay. Begin. Chicken's back on the menu. Where are the chicken fans? 40. Oh boy. I feel like the chicken is gonna be the one that carries out the whole thing. Alright, what do we got? Crops are thriving. Will there be a festival at the restaurant too? I wanted so bad. Gather all servers to celebrate a harvest and earn a large amount of gold. Make all servers sing. We already did the singing thing. Oh, well, now it's for everybody. I can't see my cursor like this. I'll just button mash. At least the button prompt was close to them, close to each other. Oh, gotta make sure to keep an eye out on the juice bar as well. Water? Sorry, we only have pineapple juice. Wake up. Juice needs refill. Uh-oh, somebody made a mess. Clean up, please. And over here. Okay, everybody boost up. Surprisingly, almost... Oh, juice! Surprisingly, almost... no. Okay, one of the menus is going to be sold out. But yeah, I was expect... Oh, okay, no, all of them are. at the last run of it. And not a single diner dash. Good. Also, that I just realized that's where our pineapple sources are going into. Oh yeah, skyrocketing. It's kind of funny how all the characters in this game have cell phones. Alright, once again, we're gonna need a whole lot of pumpkins. And then, get some corn. Some wheat. And probably some pineapples as well. Alright, back to this. That's level 5. Don't have the supplies yet, so I'll have to come back later. See if I can level up this one for now. Yeah, let's train some staff as well. Let's get them to 4 evenly out. Okay. End today. Go to farm. Claim. That's like one thing I always seem to forget. Harvest. Harvest. Harvest it all. Oh sure, I forgot to go to the store. Oh well. I think we should have enough cream though. Let's up the selling price. Just like the gaming industry today. Their greedy tactics. Let's see. That should be a fair amount. I hope. Let's do it. 43 customers. Let's go. Excuse me. I heard some good things coming out of 2XKO. So that's a good start for Riot Games. But let's see how long that hype. Oh, let's see how long that hype is gonna last for. The only way Riot Games can keep up with getting people to play the game is definitely providing updates. Just like the Flash game. Oh boy, like what's that Flash game on Facebook? What's it called? Farmville. And if I'm not mistaken, a former executive Microsoft now was working there after he left. But nobody wants to remember him. Clean up, please. Wake up, please. Everybody boost. Anyways, yeah. If Riot Games is gonna try to get 2XKO relevant, they need to provide as much provide updates to the game as much as possible. And that would also mean new characters like every month, every few weeks or something like that. Okay, well, no, not every few weeks, because that's not how it is. That's not how. It's not that easy to make one character for a fighting game, unless you have enough manpower, enough staff to do so. So I guess realistically, Riot would need at least a month to make 1 or 2 characters. It's a different method than how Hoyoverse has managed to do that with when they make 2 or 3 characters per month. Depending on the game. But it's not to say that it's unrealistic, but I feel like it could be done, at least, maybe, right? Alright, more pumpkins, please, and oh dear, I think we need more wheat. And what is that? Green peas. Maybe some pineapple as well. Hold on, did I max out the recipes for all of them? Okay, yeah, good. And just in case, we'll need some cream, and everything else is fine. The honey is not necessary. Get the last staff up to snuff. Alright, and then increase customer traffic by level 9. Let me do the tables first. Get them all evened out. Beverage. What happens when it's level 5? Increases the chance of this table customers tipping by 50%. I can do that with 3 tables. So, yes, let's do it. So now there's some sort of pot bowl of a sort on the middle of the table. Alright, let's go. Tend to the crops, pick them out, harvest them, and don't forget this. And then we begin. Huh, I guess I really should. Maybe next time, maybe for the crops, I should just have nothing but pumpkins. Yeah, I should just I should just do that. and maybe at least one crop be pineapples for the sake of the juices, for the juice bar. Oh, what's this? Emergency, endless veggies, endless drinks. It's like an internal banquet. Assign all chefs to prepare a scrumptious dish to earn a large amount. All servers celebrate. No, we've already done the celebration twice. Really? I said the other. Oh no, they're doing this. Oh no, I still have to do this? Well, whoever this mem fairy is, he's eating good tonight. Wake up. Oh, I was supposed to pick that up? Oh, I had no idea. I thought it just automatically picks up at the end of the day. Or does it? I thought it was just a display thing. That's okay. I still earn a lot anyways. Ah, excuse me. Alright, everyone, boost up. I mean, staff, boost up. Juice needs refill. I grab tip. Wake up, staff. No diner dashers, luckily. I guess that's no longer a prompt to deal with. Boost up again, everybody. Wow, surprisingly, I still had enough stuff on the menu. I was expecting at least one or two of them to be sold out. Thank you for the tip. Huzzah! Look at that. Another high progress. Alright. I said I will just do pumpkin. Yeah. And then, yeah, we're gonna need some corn and pineapple. And this sign, I guess. Everything maxed out. Get ready to attend the feast with your companion, and I got a what? It's just like a memento for participating in the event. I guess I will at least not skip this one. Oh, okay, this one has voice dialogue. Oh, apparently there's a bit of a, not a controversy, but a debate right now. Hoyoverse just, as usual, unveiled their next new character for this game in the next update. And that among the new characters is that young lady with the pink hair. And apparently her playable form is not this form, but the adult, mature style. And right now the debate is that people want the small size version instead, while the others don't mind the adult size. And by the way, fun fact: the character with the pink hair is a character that exists in another universe of the Honkai world, in Honkai Impact 3rd, with the exact same name. And no, in that game, she's always in her adult form. But yeah, the debate, the reason why people want the short, small child size is because story-wise, she's been with us in this form longer. So it's like they prefer this. They're already been more comfortable with this form than the adult. And obviously that's not going to happen. They're going with the adult form. That it's already been revealed. 5-star character, of course. And that being said, people are just kind of like, they're saying, "Oh, I hope there's a skin. I don't mind paying for it to play to have a small child size variation of the character." Also, apparently, it's been almost a year since this game had any new 4-star characters. Yeah, I know, it's crazy, and that's actually bad. Every single new character this game has been pumping out was nothing but 5 stars. And there has not been a single 4-star. As you can see, look at all the the lack of purple 4-star characters. Meanwhile, even the ones that I currently have here. Oh, I know there's some boys down here, but yeah, the point still stands. Nah, it's been almost a year. At least Genshin has new 4-star characters. Genshin could never? Well, I think Honkai fans should eat their own words. Honkai could never have a new 4-star. And yeah, almost a year, which is crazy. Now, I guess the same could be said eventually for ZZZ, until I will remind you that there's going to be a new A-rank agent soon. That one guy who's part of the Spook Shack squad. What's his name again? Manato? There's already some gameplay footages of him. And yeah, he's a A-rank agent wielding a broadsword. Now, sure, it's a male who's down to an A rank, but hey, at the very least, it's a new A rank character. ZZZ needed one. Meanwhile, coming from the same squad, the Spook Shack, 2 more members are joining, And yes, they're all waifus. One of them looks kind of like a cleric of a sort, and the other is a very sexy lady who has a ice hammer. Her element type is similar to Miyabi, so a frostburn. And the best part, she wraps herself in tentacles. And I think she loves it because it's part of her magic, I guess. Like literally it's part of her design. And yeah, Hoyoverse not pulling any punches. They were just like, yeah, here's a lady with tentacles wrapped around her thighs. Very squishy thighs and very squishy tentacles. And yes, the tentacles are purple for the sake of anime tropes. Oh my god. Pumpkins, pineapple. Oh, there's a turkey. Ha, I told you there were some turkey fans here. Or not turkey, sorry, chicken. I made the right call.
장난이야. 네 반응이 어떤지 보고 싶었어. 그렇게 말한다면 이 몸이 촌장님이 몰래 날아오실 수도 있으니 뒤를 좀 봐줘. 부탁할게. 정말 맛있다. 여러 번 요리를 맛보긴 했지만 연회에서 먹으니 색다르네. 키레, 촌장님이 찾으셔. 바로 갈게. 촌장님이 날 왜 찾으시지?
She's really that small. I could have sworn outside in the open world she was a little bigger than that. Oh well, wait until you see her mommy adult size. And yes, very big boing boing she has, or she will have soon.
밀림에 사는 요정의 거처를 심해에 비유한다면 이 연애는 그
This young lady has an ocean inside of her somehow. Also, her weapon is very interesting. It's two swords. She wields two swords, but she uses them like a violin, and she can summon a giant whale, just like that dude from Genshin. And I swear, it seems like Hoyoverse has a knack for giant whales. Hello, Furina of Honkai Star Rail. But despite her appearance looking like Furina, no, her element is wind. And she has a knack for chess pieces.
복잡하게 얽힌 실타래 같아.
하지만 과거에 계속 빠져 있다면 이 성대한 연애를 낭비하는 것이지.
You just gotta love it when Hoyoverse tries to mishmash character designs because there's a multiverse situation going on.
영광이자 속박이기도 하지. 군왕의 자리에 앉으면
I mean, to be fair,
편히 즐길 수 없을 것이다.
Honkai two Genshin characters, Keqing and Fischl, were in Honkai. Whether that's canon or not, but yeah, it was like a temporary event at the time. And surprisingly, Keqing was like the only character that was a limited time offer. Fischl, on the other hand, was permanent. And Fischl plays very differently, just for the sake of the gameplay style of what Honkai Impact 3rd was made for, which is basically ZZZ. Just a grounded hack and slash game.
맞다. 골드 위버경이 말한 것처럼 우린 세월을 지나 각자의 금실을 주고 결국엔 이곳에서 교차하게 되는 것이지. 잔을 들자.
Was she always this small?
그리고 어렵게 얻은 체외를 위하여.
Excuse me.
점장 그리고 반복되는 해류를 위하여 함께 있는 이 순간을 위하여.
And that was only one of the 4 companions you talked to. Do you see the problem that this game has in terms of dialogue length? This is more longer than what I just went through yesterday with Genshin. And this is not even a main story. This is a event, a limited time event. This is why they added a skip button. And ever since the skip button was added, a Japanese voice actress got pissed, telling players don't skip at all. Which I get it, because, you know, imagine being in the shoes of those voice actresses that worked hard, that got paid to voice the characters in a dialogue, reading 1,000 words, only for some gamers to just skip it, and it's like, all that for what? Yeah, but you can't say everybody has skipped the cutscenes. You should just say some folks have, while others don't skip, of course. The Honkai enthusiast out there would pay attention to the dialogues. And I am not I am not one of them. What's funny is the character on the right, Cypher. She is yet another character based off of another existing Honkai character. Cat-like, but a different hairstyle. Not hairstyle, hair color. Watch out for Miss Castorize. She is literally the Grim Reaper. Everything she touches dies. At least barehanded. At least that's why she wears gloves. Just like Rogue from X-Men, except no power absorption. Or sorry, how did it? What's her? What did she says in MVC? Power drain. Cypher is basically, her ability is like the Flash, except for whatever reason, in order for her to run at lightning speed, she has to flip a coin, a special coin made for her. I don't get it, but the writers, designers say so. Flip a coin, they say. Go fast, she says. Heck, one of her attack animations has her kicking said coin. But you know, it's in the Flash's perspective, it's like, what's the big deal? It's just a coin getting kicked at your face. But you have to remember, everything is going slow for those people. So basically, she's actually kicking at full force at high speed with that coin. Where everything is going slow for the speedster. Hello, Barbara from Honkai Star Rail. Ever since this character showed up in Honkai, literally everybody was like making one of those MMD animations and transparent side-to-side comparisons. And yes, the design is almost on point. Is it lazy design? Not really. Because think about the outfit. She's a healer for sure, but she can also fight, and she plays a huge role in this game. One of which where she has to sacrifice herself, yes. But that's okay. At the end of this story, everybody's alive somehow.
티탄의 신앙에 현혹되지 않은 누는 우리가
촌장님께 선생님을 도울 더 많은 요정을 나무저머리로
And she's a
보내달라고
5-star.
하신 것도 그 이유 때문인가요?
Which is very ironic, considering Barbara was going to be a 5-star character initially.
그렇다고 할 수 있지.
But Hoyoverse changed Barbara to become a 4-star at the last minute,
괴롭히지 말고
just to give players a chance to have a healer in the team.
희한한 여기까지
The only thing that is evident of Barbara's 5-star concept was her burst animation, where every 5-star character aside of the Traveler has like a 5-star animation where a camera just like does like a special pan in, pan out, flashy effects. 4-stars don't do that,
난 노는데 관심
except
없어.
for Barbara.
즐거움이라.
So it's nice that, you know, even to this day, Hoyoverse did not remove that. It's a bit of their own history, a piece of their foundation of what they established. Just a shame that Genshin is slowly pulling back on the 4-star.
그 신기한 정보를
designs.
나무정원에 가지고 가면 젊음이
For now, we only have Aino, but
넘어가지.
they better start considering adding more 4-stars in all of their games. Especially this game. It's almost been a year.
원래라면 그런데 회색이는 전장이니까 맨 마지막에 물어볼래. 그럼
Do not let these trio deceive you. They love playing with rockets.
나누고 싶은 즐거운 순간 분명 엄청 많은데
Also, one of them died.
우리 사이엔 공유할 필요가
I think it was
없으니까.
the middle one.
그래도 뻔뻔하게 굴면 안 돼.
She sacrificed herself to save her other sisters
모두와 걱정 없이 사는 거지.
against a different kind of Grim Reaper,
우정이랑 같이 노는 거.
who turned out to be a dark side version of the male character.
그리고 오랜만이야.
Oh, yeah, there he is, the main character, the guy on the right.
인상 깊은 건 없는데. 굳이 말하자면 땅에서 몇 가지
Throughout the story, the guy on the right, I don't know how to pronounce his
내가
name.
유랑하던 시절을
He was like
간단한
supposedly the main star of the show, but he didn't do anything significant whatsoever. Not until he was the last hero standing before the computer world was at the brink of destruction. And then in that very moment, what is scripted is that he actually becomes a god.
그
Well,
비현실적인
sort of.
샐러드는
You even play as him, fight off enemies, finish them in one blow.
있는
It's like
재료로 요리를 완성하는
equivalent to playing as a
것이
video
실제에
game
대한
boss.
예의라고 할수 있지.
You feel all that awesome power. Think of it like MVC3, where you got a chance to play as Galactus. But all of what he did was all in vain, because when he tried to go up against an actual god, all he did was throw a sword at said god. God only had a scar, but the scar quickly healed. And then so-called main hero character died with his arm ripped off, and then everything resets and he's back to being a boy. And the whole cycle repeats itself. My point is, this guy didn't really do much until the last minute.
나도 그런 생각을 했었지. 시간이 조금만 더 천천히 흘렀다니 그들도 하지만 과거를 회상하는 건
And
의미가
I don't know, as much as I didn't pay attention to the story, I just
나
knew,
대신 동족 사람들을 돌봐주는
based on,
내
at least based on the
바람이었어.
CGI cutscenes, he barely did much. He fought, yes, but it's like, I want to say he was kind of like a try-hard, also at the same time holding back, or also having self-doubt.
네
And I'm like, man, this guy is going to be one of those anime characters where
키르네는
they're supposed to be the hero of everything, and until then, they're just useless.
연애를 시작해도 돼요? 그럼 요정 식당의 점장.
and then you have to sit there throughout a whole arc just to see them grow, develop. It's kind of like I can't name an anime character, but it's definitely somebody from Naruto, I want to say.
맛있게 냠냠.
Going from useless, pathetic, wimp to strong character development and a badass. And it still works. I mean, yeah, the trope kind of works. You just have to bear with it. Or at least if it's bearable if the character is well written. Which I cannot have a say. Because I don't know. Everybody has a different opinion about this and that. But whatever you do, never share your opinions on Twitter. It never ends well. Some people just like, some people will assume your opinion is a rage bait.
왜 그래? 무슨 일 있어? 분명 연애가 한창인데 설마 즐거운 시간이 곧 끝나가니까 슬퍼진 거야?
Well, I guess that's no different than on YouTube, but at least I feel like YouTube is a little more
그래서 우리가
tamed.
이곳에서 만난 거지. 여기서 보면 연애가 한눈에 들어오네. 함께 어울리고 싶지 않은 건 즐거운 시간이 순식간에 사라지고 자기도 모르게 끝나버릴까봐 두려워서일지도 몰라.
That's why we have scrapbooks, photo
이렇게
books.
숨어서 먼
and
발치에서 보고
memories.
있으면 시간이 천천히 흐르거나 심지어는 멈춰버린 것 같기도 해.
I learned an interesting little fact about
나무 그릇에는
how
채소가
Hoyoverse
가득히
designs their
쌓여있고
characters,
곳곳에서 웃음소리가 들려.
who of which will be a potential playable character,
마치
and those who are
이
not.
순간이 영원할 것처럼.
And it's also quite, it's very noticeable in this
이렇게
game,
이야기를
and
마무리하는 건
same thing
어때?
with
괜찮지?
Genshin as well.
더는 계속할
ZZZ
수
on the other
없어.
hand, though,
안 그러면
it feels like
내가
every
이해해가
NPC
영영
you come
기대보다도
across
더
that you
커질
see
테니까.
has like their
요즘
own
우리 서로 어때는 어떡해?
polygonal 3D design, so much so that they look way past beyond the NPC level.
세상과 단절된 미궁에 드디어 손님이 찾아왔어. 지금 요정들에겐 나보다도 더 큰 작물, 먹어도 줄지 않는 맛있는 음식, 그리고 인간 친구들이 있지. 이 장면만큼 기억에 남을 만한 건 없지 않을까? 게다가 우린 함께 그 장면을 봤잖아. 호수 위에 떠다니는 생각들이 잔잔한 물결을 일으키는
Oh
것처럼
no.
정신을 차려보니 현실의 얼굴만이 남아있지. 하지만 난 흩어진 모든 이야기 속에 똑같이 행복한 기다림이 있다고 믿어.
Why she closed my why is my eyes closed?
그 변하지 않는 기다림 속에 반드시 기적이
What?
일어날
How did we get
거야.
back here?
결국 우리의 기다림 끝에 네가 온 것처럼 말이야.
It was all a dream? Oh wait, right, it's just a memory. Cause that's just how this world works, I guess. Drop by at a restaurant? Wait, what? So it wasn't a dream? Whatever, I don't care. This is Honkai's story writers, they admitted that they really fudged up the story to make it all confusing. But they still structure it in a way that, for those who can put the pieces together, it still kind of makes sense-ish. Alright, event's over, right? Like, That's it. I could just freely do the business free mode style. You can continue running the store freely. Yep. Yay, we're 4 stars. Claim everything. What does this light cone do? It's a harmony type. Increases attacks, wearer's attack by 16%. After the wearer uses a skill, increases attack by 8%. Stacks up to 3 times. Who would benefit from this? Increases the wearer's attack by 16% after the wearer uses a skill. I don't know. How does that make sense when harmony characters are not particularly fighters? 240, 300, 300, 360. Top manager reward, yay! And that's it. I don't need to do it. I got all my rewards. My battle pass is filled. Done and over with. Until 5 days from now. That means next update is gonna be soon. Yeah. And how many Stellar Jades? Not a lot, but hey, better than nothing. And this is still going. I got permanent banners, tickets. Let's go. I think I already have that. At max rank 5. Let's see. Hold on. That light cone. I don't need that because I already had. Actually, it's already at rank 5. So yeah, that's just a duplicate. Where is that new one that I got? Here it is. Oh hello, I got a duplicate of that. Hang on. Superimpose, which is another word, which is basically refinement, just like in Genshin. Is that one at rank 5? Yeah, it's already a rank 5. Firefly has it. Okay, yeah. Enhance. 1, 2, 3, 4. Impose. Now it's 32 and 16. Up to stacks up to 16 times. 3 times. Fill it up, boys. I have so much credits and yet in Genshin I am running low. So low. Oh, I shouldn't be using that material. So here's the thing, this thing here. Something that I wish Genshin could have as well. So basically, whether it's leveling up a light cone, which is basically the game's weapon, or if you're trying to level up a character's talent, which is, yeah, Trace's here, you can use this thing to fill up the material, a character's talent material. So if you run out, you could just use this as a substitute. Depending on how much you need, it's going to cost a lot. So in this case, I would need 14, but if I use the tears thing, that would... Oh, wait, what? Okay, hold on. Different character. Somehow I have enough. Somewhere? Somehow? Oh my god, why all four? Okay, here. So it would cost me a raw 72, which is a lot, which I would not recommend. This, I forgot what it does. It refills something else, not the rarest material. But yeah, something I wish Genshin could have. But yeah. Nah. Hoyoverse be like, nah. Honkai gets all the good stuff. And ZZZ. Genshin is whenever we feel like it. When did I get this much? Oh, I think it was from a double drop. Okay. Who needs it? Actually, good question. Who uses that? Oh. Okay. Yes. I only need, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 more. But if I use the tiers, I'll spend 54 to replace the remaining. And there you go. See? How convenient. If only Genshin could have that too. But no, of course not. Yeah, it may look a little complex compared to Genshin. It looks like a skill tree, but it's not. It's the same kind of like format. Just rather than leveling up characters like how in Genshin you level up characters to unlock their passive skill, you need materials in this game to unlock unlock more perks for said passive abilities. Actually, you come to think of it, no, when you level up in this game, all of their passive stuff, everything is unlocked. It's just that you have to make them better, give them that extra perk. And then these extra branches are just extra stat boost, permanent ones. Like increase crit rate, increase attack boost, and such. It varies from character to character. I'd say it's a little more complex than Genshin. But I guess that's a good thing for Genshin, because can you imagine if Genshin had something like this kind of format? You'd be grinding a whole lot more than you already have been. But at the same time, with this kind of structure, that would have given Hoyoverse a moment to consider of consideration to give Genshin players like a leg up, to give them an easy way to grind. But it is what it is. Hello, Raiden Shogun of Honkai Star Rail. But in this game, she is not an Archon, not a god. Instead, she's a Galaxy Ranger. Traveling across the stars, hunting bounties. And that's it. It's funny because because all the other games, other Honkai and in Genshin, she's like a deity. This variation, she's not. Which is fine. Even a Galaxy Ranger sounds like a badass. At least you're not bound to being like looked upon as some deity. You're free to travel across the stars. Or a computer. What the fudge? There's an empty space here. Something's gonna hit Herta's space station. All right, I just remembered. I said a long time ago who the Cryo Archon could possibly look like. So you already seen Columbina, but she's the previous Archon, but she's no longer said Archon. And just before I sort of reveal, but just to remind you, you know, like I said it earlier, like how Hoyoverse more or less reuses character designs from their previous games, like Honkai Impact Third. Like I said with how do you pronounce her name? I have no idea. Where she looks like Raiden Shogun. Yeah. But in Honkai, she looks like the original root of the character design. What's her name? Mei? Yeah, Mei Shogun. That being said, what could the Cryo Archon look like? Well, some actually suggested that it could be her, Bronia. And one little piece of evidence just to back up the theory here. Bronia in this game currently governs a snowy planet, a snowy city. You know, the kind of element that's Cryo is made of, yeah? Is she here? Oh, there she is. So, oh, hello. What's this? So, fans are on to you, Bronia. And also, what's funny, in this game, there's two of them, actually. In Honkai Impact Third, there was two variations of Bronia. Or three. One is a child, the other is an adult, and the other is just some special variation. Like, you know how in gacha games you have the character in a normal outfit, and then you have the summer outfit? Like Fire Emblem Heroes, you have regular Lucina and then Easter Lucina, right? Anyways, that aside, in this game, there are two of them. Exact same hairstyle. Like, literally, like, look, the little drill ponytail. Only, at least in this game, they have different roles, and they are separate characters. Anyways, regardless, this is whom the Cryo Archon is going to possibly look like. Because, like I said, Bronia in this game is governing, what's this place called again? Wait, no, seriously, what is this place called? Not the planet. What's this place called again? Shit, I don't remember. Hell, is it listed? Is it somewhere here? Oh shit. Wait, no, hold on. Maybe it's in our profile. Belobog. Right. Sounds familiar, right? Belobog. From ZZZ. I mean, yeah, if you need more evidence that Hoyoverse is trying to plot a multiverse with all of their games, I mean, you could call it a reference. I'm calling it a foreshadow. We're going to have a Hoyoverse All-Stars down the road. But anyways, yes, at least in this version of Belobog, yeah, she governs the entire city. A city full of ice, snow. Are we going to see you as an Archon in Genshin? We haven't seen the character. We only got mention of her name. But she doesn't. But the thing is, the game never declared that she is labeled as the Cryo Archon, since that was Columbina. Except Columbina should not be called a Cryo Archon. Rather, she already said it herself. She's the Moon Weaver or something like that. Anyways, yeah. So, just saying on what others are theorizing. Hey, don't worry. At least in this game and Honkai Impact 3rd, Bronia. Well, I want to say she's a bro, but no, she's a young lady. So no, I should say yeah, she's friendly. Don't worry. She's doing all she can for her people in this city. The city of Belobog. Meanwhile, in another universe, in New Edero City, there is Belobog Industries. A construction worker company that has nothing to do with any snow, no Bronia, but instead it's home to lots of big bears and led by a small little bear, or a young lady with a hammer that has a bear ears, but she's no bear. But she does have a bear friend, Big Ben. And not a bear in sight in this city. Despite a place that is, you know, filled with snow. I dare you. Yeah, that's right. You better not. Does it actually? I just noticed it rings a bell when it stops. Oh, okay. No, nothing happens when you try to get in the way in the last second. There's nobody inside. It's automated. Or it's a ghost. Oh, wait, what? Oh, yeah, what a way to break the immersion. I mean, hey, come on. Honkai don't have time to spend money for animations like that. No, all that money for animation went towards ZZZ. Why do you think the characters look so squishy? So much so, Tower of Fantasy developers are trying to mimic that. They're trying to mimic a fraction of Hoyoverse's powers with their upcoming game that still has no release date. What's the point of wish listing a game, which I already did because it's going to be free to play anyways, but what's the point of wish listing if you don't even have a release date? I don't know. It's just, I find it funny how some game developers would do that. They show off a CGI trailer. They tell you, oh yeah, well, pre-orders are up, so go grab them. When you haven't actually seen the gameplay yet. Or not even get a release date. I'd say that's a poor marketing stunt. What they should be doing is, I mean, more or less what Nintendo is, what they do sometimes. Or better yet, I guess Sega. Credit where credit is due. When Sega announces their games, they do it right, at least. You know? They don't tell you they don't open up pre-orders or tell people to wishlist a game that's just suddenly announced. They only give you a tease, and then either a coming soon or a year release, and then that's it. Until they show you gameplay. At that point, you have to assume that the gameplay is in its alpha or beta build. And then from there, it depends on how much the developers have made so far. It could be in a playable state, or still needs more cooking. Well, if said game has online play. If it doesn't, if it's a single player game, then yeah, that's not in the cards then. And yeah, what was it? And then yeah, I think at that point, if it's a beta build with online, then they would there's a possibility that they would announce a open beta, closed beta, to get people to get hands on with the game. Especially if it's an open stress online test, which does have benefits, which has already been proven by Sega's Sonic's Racing. In fact, so much so, people have pulled up the Steam chart to show how many players were playing the game. And apparently on Steam alone, it was actually an impressive number. Almost as impressive as the Battlefield 6 open beta. Which is a good sign, because yeah, that's something that developers hope to see. And then of course, yes, at the end of every beta, they have to deliver, they ask fans for feedback. Which is where we come in and say, we give out what needs to be, what's good, what's bad, what needs to be changed, and what needs to be remained intact. It's just unfortunate that not that many developers want to do that because they think it's a waste of time and money. And that they assume just because of the branding name, people will just buy the game. Like FIFA. Or Call of Duty. Yeah, well, in this day and age, people are not going to fall for that. Except for diehard fans. I assure you, Call of Duty fans, they would eat up any Call of Duty game. You could say the same thing about Mario fans, but they are not the same kind of fans with that same kind of mindset. Because at least the Mario games are always like polished. And, there's like quality and effort. If only if it was cheaper, though. Meanwhile, Call of Duty, you're just basically playing the exact same game that was made last year with no little effort or changes. And you're playing the exact same maps. Some of which are new, yes, but then you know how it is. They try to advertise and say, hey, check out the returning of this map from Call of Duty Classic multiplayer maps. And you get all of this for free. Okay, but if I want to play Nuketown for the 10th, 20th times, I'd rather just stick to Black Ops 1 and yeah, the better Call of Duty game. Like, I get it, Nuketown is a fan favorite, but why even bother bringing it up? Or why even bringing it back for so many times? At least they throw in a few changes and it's free. I'll give them that, but... Well, I'm sorry, what'd you just say? Did you just call that thing something called a Clypoth? Virgil? Virgil? Where's the demon fruit? Anyways. So... Anyways, yeah. It's a rare sight for sore eyes. Literally sore eyes, because I think gamers... I'm getting that fatigue as well. I'm just getting tired of all these gaming companies getting way too greedy on their hands. Trying to sell their games at $100 and try to tell us consumers it's a reasonable price for $1 million company and that they spend millions. Only for their game to sell less and they don't make a profit. And then you know what they do? They point and yell at you on Twitter, of course, and say it's your fault. You didn't buy our game. We failed because of you. And yeah, of course, people on Twitter will the gamers, the real gamers, the responsible, the ones who have more sanity than the game developers, will tell them, your game is bugged. There is less content, and what do you mean quality? My character is glitching through the floor. These dialogues are written by AI generators. And yeah. And then the developers go in quiet and silence because that's how you know that they've been exposed. Or if they even dare try to fight back, it only gets worse for them. Because that's when, I don't know how, but that's how eventually gamers find leak emails and Discord messages, finding out the truth behind the development, and be like, oh yeah, there it is, folks. Microtransactions, higher ups are telling it as it is, and developers be scratching their heads, be like, how the heck did these people get into our Discord? How did they know? These are the same AAA companies that are scared of indie developers, and they're even calling them a threat. So much so, I said this before with Silksong. They acknowledge Silksong's success, but then they kind of whip 180 that and say, but you know, blah, 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 the game should not be successful. People should be buying our game, not Silksong. I mean, who buys a $20 game that's so well polished and loved? They still don't get it. It's always about the money, of course. At the very least, and you know, it's funny, really, at least when you look at Hoyoverse. I mean, I know I would say a lot of things about Hoyoverse and criticize them on whatever, but there's no denying that they definitely throw in so much content, and you don't even, I mean, figuratively speaking, you don't need to pay for it. Figuratively speaking, I'm saying. I mean, same thing with this game. Everything you see in this game as well, all the new stories, new characters, the events, gameplay, all for free. And it's somehow Hoyoverse just keeps pumping them out. Speaking of which, hang on a second. I should be switching to Genshin. There isn't a. I finished all of the event, but there's just like a wrap up. What do you mean Honkai crashed? Hold on, let me go back. It's a good thing it's a live service. Although, I'm sure an autosave would have occurred. I still need to update this screen. I don't play Wulong anymore. Still a great game, and it's nice that Team Ninja, you know, this made their version of the Three Kingdoms. I'll probably make a new Smash Brothers footage. Because when I think of my YouTube channel, I think of Smash Brothers. And when I think of Smash Brothers, I think of my old shitty Machinima series, Why Smash Brothers. And you know what's funny? I still think about Why Smash Brothers to this day. With all the old shows coming out, like King of the Hill, Animaniacs, with like new seasons, not gonna lie, I imagine myself doing the exact same thing. Problem is, Smash Bros. Ultimate has camera issues. Now you could say, just hack your Switch, gaming. Yeah, I would not do that if I were you. As you already know, Nintendo is bricking Switch 2 consoles if you even dare so much as mod your console. And they know they have monitored every single Switch 2 I mean, I'm sure there's like some other ways I could make Why Smash Brothers happen. The other obstacle in the way is a movie editing software, which I do not have. And the only one that I'm more familiar with, or not more, the one that I was familiar with was Sony Vegas. And based on the website, it looks like it's still the same, just probably more tools, different UI, slightly different UI. And I bet it still crashes. Unfortunately, because Microsoft decided to play dumb, there is no Windows Movie Maker. At least when it's not pre-installed anymore. And yeah, when I actually looked up on the Microsoft Store on my PC, apparently, yes, there is a Movie Maker, except it's not the same. It has less effects, less content, and apparently there's two of them. One that could be a fake, and the other is real, but it's hard to tell because the reviews are pretty much more or less the same. And it's like, what? Who's telling the truth? Which one is the real deal? Yeah, don't forget, this is coming from the same company that Microsoft is now charging you for having Microsoft Word. Well, charge you more like, they want you to subscribe to their service. Back in the day, trust me, if you told kids back in the day Microsoft Word and PowerPoint was all free and pre-installed, they wouldn't believe you. We had it good back then. I mean, yeah, Microsoft Word is free elsewhere. I think in Outlook. Yeah.
알다시피 우린 거래 창구에 불과해. 거래 내용엔 일절 관여하지 않아. 그게 우리 최대의
I wonder if that
장점이기도 하고.
little bolt on Aino's head
사고나
belonged
팔고
to
싶은 게
a
있으면
machine or
게시판에
a
자유롭게 공고를 붙여서
furniture.
적합한 거래
and
상대를
then she
찾으면
just
돼.
thought instead of screwing it in, she just puts it on her hair as a hair accessory.
첫 번째 공고가 아이노의 최신 기계를 고가에 매입하겠다는 내용이야. 퉁퉁 달콤이는 도둑 맞은 건데 이런 거래를 허용하다니 너도 나쁜 사람이야?
그렇게 말하면 안 되지. 앞서 말했듯 우리는 고객의 거래에 일절 간섭하지 않아. 우리 입장에서는 고객 간 분쟁에서 중립을 지키는 거야말로.
Oh, the
정상적인
new
태도거든.
character on the left, her weapon is a bow.
퉁퉁 달콤이는 내 동료야. 상품처럼 사고 팔 순 없어.
이봐, 찢으면 안 돼. 오늘 장마감 전까지 꼭 게시판에 남아 있어야 한다고.
Understanding you stole a machine.
고객 간
I mean, a
분쟁에서
robot.
중립을 지킨다던.
아, 그 공고를 낸 사람은 유료 고객이라서 말이야.
Pay to put up a notice. Wow.
알잖아. 거래 창구도 수익은 필요해.
We have to make it wow, talking like the AAA companies of today.
붙여서 그걸 가릴 수는 있어.
I mean, it says me when I was leveling up the food from the Honkai event, but that's different. It's part of the game mechanic.
어디에나
And
저마다의 기준이
I'm not
있는
charging
거니
real money,
사람
was I?
피워봤자 의미 없겠지. 그래도 단서를 찾았잖아. 공고 내용부터 보자고. 어디 보자. 뚝딱뚝딱 크롱타케 공방 작품으로 추정되는 기계를 고가에 구함. 자세한 내용은 만나서 문의 가능.
In
정보에
person.
따르면 현재까지 이러한 기계는 단 한 대만 발견되었으며 서리달 아이의 손에 들어갔다고 함.
Excuse me.
해당 종류의 기계 제공 시 고액의 사례금 지불. 서리달 아이의 손에? 설마 공방은 서리달 마을과 나션 마을 중간에 있어서 서리달 아이 사람은 마을에 갈 때마다 공방을 지나쳐. 그래서 나랑 이네파도 그 사람들을 경계하지 않는 편이야. 그럼 진짜로 서리달 아이 사람이 훔쳤을 수도 있다는 거야? 왜? 통통 달콤이가 굽는 디저트에 혹해서 그런 걸 거야. 뭐?
I think there might be more reasons than that.
제안하니까 그래서 만든 게 통통 달콤이야. 레시피를 입력하고 재료만 넣으면 알아서 디저트를
The
구워줘.
robot is a dessert making
디저트를 만드는 로봇?
robot.
그것 때문에
Yeah,
걱정한다고?
dessert baking robot. Yeah, she said it better.
그런 말로 정말 노드 크라이의 모든 세력을 속일 수 있다고 생각해? 공방의 주인.
넌 또 뭐야?
An
아스코잖아.
NPC with a flat belt.
부상도 안면이 있는 사람인데. 그보다 이 정도 인물이 왜 이런 곳에 온 거지?
보이니치 상해와의 거래도 즐겁지만 꼭 여기에 와야만 할 수 있는 거래도 있거든. 나는 돈 되는 일이라면 뭐든 흥미가 있어. 아까 너희가 본 공고도 내가 사람을 시켜서 붙인 거야.
통통 달콤이를 거래하려는 사람이 너였어? 그럼 너도 나쁜 놈이야.
이러지 마. 사업은 사업일 뿐이야.
How many times have I heard that excuse?
내가 너의 작품에 관심이 많은 건 사실이야. 전에 서리달 아이에서 사려고도 해봤지만 신도들이 어찌나 융통성이 없던지 입을 결국은 주인이랑 얘기해야겠다 싶었지. 기계 하나 더 만들어주지 않겠어. 값이라면 후하게 쳐주지. 공고에 올린 가격의 10배라도 가능해.
난 나쁜 사람이랑 거래 안 해. 공구의 수단을 제한하지 않았어. 즉, 훔치든 빼앗든 상관없다는 뜻이지. 그깟 케이크 굽는 로봇 하나 때문에
But then again,
당신
maybe
같은
there's
사람이
more to
이렇게
this.
적 떨어지는 일을 한다고?
What if there's like a slight misunderstanding in between?
당신의 정보를 조금 공유해주지 그래? 뚝딱뚝딱 크룬카케 공방이 신세지는 셈치고.
글쎄, 내가 받은 정보에 따르면 그 기계엔 쾅쾅달의 힘 에너지 포에 사용된 기술이 사용됐던데.
뭐?
저 대포를 봐. 달의 힘을 응축해 엄청난 파괴력 에너지를 쏠 수 있지만 너무 크고 무거워. 게다가 한 번 쏘려면 탄약 준비도 오래 걸리고. 아무튼 상품화는 불가능해. 하지만 저걸 소형화해서 대량 생산하면 어떨까? 저 대포만큼의 위력은 못 내도 완벽한 상품이 탄생할 거야.
Sounds like he wants to build an army,
너희도
Or,
잘 생각해봐.
a
서리달
stock full of
아이도 그런
weapons.
이유에서 기계를 노리는 것일지도 몰라. 그들의 교리에 따르면 달의 힘은 신성한 힘, 모독해서는 안 되는 거잖아. 나샤 마을의 대포는 달의 힘을 광란의 사냥에 맞서며
It
주민들을
also
보호하는
feeds
수단으로
one of the sinners we
그들도
encountered
받아들일 수
last
있어.
time.
하지만 그 기술이 하나의 상품이 돼서 암시장에 유통된다면
So
누구나 돈만
it has
있으면 달의
benefits
힘의
and
본능을 손에 넣을 수 있지.
disadvantages.
서리달 아이의 입장에서 그만한 신성 모독이 어디 있겠어. 그러니까 차라리 기술을 나한테 넘겨. 그럼 이 문제는 내가 떠안으면 돼. 나쁘지 않은 거래 아닌가?
야, 너 설마 또 위험한 거 만든 거 아니야? 말했잖아. 통통 달콤이는 맛있는 디저트를 굽는 애라니까. 전쟁 병기 같은 게 아니란 말.
I like how the guy behind the counter is listening to all of this and hasn't said a word since.
주인이랑도 말이 안 통하는군. 안타까워.
You can go find another robotics expert.
이제 어떻게 하지? 적어도 도둑이 서리달 아이 쪽에 있다는 건 알았잖아. 거기로 가서 그래? 경고하지만 그 상인이 말한 게 사실이라면 진짜 골치 아파질 수도 있어. 각오 단단히 해.
No doubt violence is gonna come. But don't worry. It'll be easy. Where is it? Oh, here. How much more do I have again? Just 1.6 million. Oh man. Leveling up the artifact is one thing, but then I have to go back and focus on leveling up talents. And these ones cost a fortune. 5 years.
안녕 나오마.
Or Ever since at one point where I had so much Mora, I didn't know what to do with them. Now here I am. The very thing that Paimon has always feared. Empty wallet of Mora. I mean, empty wallet, no Mora, nothing.
편히 말씀하세요.
역시 눈치챘구나.
달빛 아래 얼굴은 보름달의 그림자처럼 음영이 드리워진 속마음을 드러내는 법이죠.
Whew, I'm hot. Is she
일단
pouting?
아이노는 나서지
I see
말라고
puffy
하자.
cheeks.
달을 읊는 사장님, 내가 설명할게.
도둑질이요? 그런 부도덕한 짓에 서리달 아이라면 부끄러워해야 할 일이에요.
But we don't
지금은
have
추측일
evidence.
뿐이야.
Yeah.
잠시만 기다려주세요.
I feel like might be missing a few Oculuses.
며칠 전에
Fortunately,
부족한
there's a
기계를 하나
compass that
가져오긴 했습니다.
shows the way.
따라오세요. 직접 만나서 따져보면 진실이 드러나겠죠.
Oh. So somebody did brought in a robot here. But let's see. Huh?
달빛이 밤낮으로 우리를 이어주기를. 달을 읊는 사자님. 도둑질이요? 저희가 그런 짓을 왜요? 이건 모함입니다.
Baseless slander.
저희가 위험한 기계를 가져온 건 맞지만 훔친 게 아니라 도적들한테 빼앗아 온 거예요.
오해가 있다면 손님들께 말씀해 주세요.
기억하기로는 며칠 전 근처 야외에서 있었던 일인데
See, I knew it. There was like some context
저
missing
사람들은
here.
뭐 하는 거지?
아직 멀었어? 여기 사람들한테 들키기 전에 테스트 끝내야 한다고. 다른 데서 하면 안 돼? 불안해서 못 하겠어. 멍충아, 의뢰인말 못 들었어? 다른 힘이 있어야 된 데서 일부러 여기까지 온 거잖아. 입 다물고 얼른 서둘러. 소리 낮춰. 어디 보자. 여기가 맞을 텐데. 뭐야? 너 뭐 한 거야? 이 정도면 안 들키는 게 이상하겠다. 아니, 적어도 이 녀석의 위력은 확인했잖아. 돌아가서 보고할 수 있겠어? 아, 그래. 그럼 빨리 정리하고 뜨자.
Considering how long these guys, the treasure hoarders, have been in this game, or, I mean, I should say they're a main staple.
벌써 들켰잖아. 이 기계를 다시 작동시킬 수 있겠어?
There is yet to be a playable character that's part of their faction. Or, I guess, should be considered a former.
못해. 아유, 진짜. 튀자. 현행범으로
They should have at least one character that's part of the treasure hoarders. I mean, we do have playable characters who are members of the Fa2, so why not?
다시 한번 물을게. 진짜로 위험한 걸 만든 건 아니지? 오해일지도 몰라. 아초가 본 기계가 꼭 통통 달콤이라는 법은 없잖아.
Yeah, we need to see for ourselves.
혹시 그 기계에 이 표식이 있었어?
있었지.
그건 내가 동료를 위해 특별히 설계한 표식이야. 특수한 처리를 해서 해체나 개조를 해도 절대 지워지지 않아.
Oh,
그러니까 그건 통통 달콤이가 분명해.
그렇다면 오해가 풀렸으니 원래 주인에게 돌려드려야겠네요.
달을 읊는 사자님, 외람되지만 전 그 기계는 나샤 마을의 대포와 원리가 매우 비슷하더군요. 하지만 두 물건을 같은 선상에 놓고 봐선 안 됩니다. 나샤 마을의 대포는 달의 힘으로 광란의 사냥을 물리치며 이 땅을 지켜냈죠. 저는 그걸 달의 신께서 하지만 그 기계는 상품에 더 가깝더군요. 악인에게 넘어가 그들의 욕망을 채우는 데 쓰이기 쉽습니다.
Yeah, we met a special individual who was interested
특히로
in
이
that
공방의
part.
주인은 노드크라이의 여러 세력과 자주 거래한다죠? 이런 걸 제작한 이유도 다른 이들에게 팔기 위해서가 아닌지 의심됩니다. 만약 이게 암시장으로 흘러들어가서
What?
악용된다면
No, not her.
달콤이는 내 동료야. 하려고 만든 게 아니야.
그건 너의 일방적인 주장일 뿐. 우리는 위험을 감수할 수 없어.
Excuse
불순한
me,
자에게 이런
but who
물건이
built the
넘어가는 건
robot,
성스러운
sir?
달빛에 대한 모독이야.
If you want to have some kind of like self-defense mechanism for this land, you could ask her.
가장 좋은 방법은 비슷한 물건이 두 번 다시 나타나지 못하도록 이걸 없애는 거야.
Ask her kindly, that is.
퉁퉁 달콤이를 없애겠다고?
우리의 사정도 이해해줘.
너희 다 나빠. 저리 비켜. 아이노, 진정해.
What?
그만해. 그 위험한 기계를
Why does he have fire? I mean, Molotov. And who is this guy? He never introduced himself. Well, I did say violence was gonna come, so.
제발 진정해.
Excuse me, you're the one who's throwing Molotovs. Yeah, come on, I know. No violence.
쟤들이 퉁퉁 달콤이를 없애겠다잖아. 우리가 그렇게 놔둘 리 없잖아. 이렇게 구는 건 해결 방법이
And I just like how Llama was just on the side, just watching it all happen when she's kind of like the leader of this whole group. You would think that she would have been the one to split up the fight, but she just let it happen.
설마 우리가 이 여자아이와 부딪히는 틈을 노리고 있었던 건가?
정찰 유닛이 엄청 많아. 분명 그 암시장 상인들이 보낸 걸 거야. 역시 우릴 감시하고 있었어. 내가 여기에 임시로 원령에게를 만들게. 너희는 원령을 불러와줘. 좋아. 녀석들을 전부 격추시키자.
Oh, more bots. Are there more of those rocks anywhere here? Yep. Oh.
마지막 한 대다. 분명 쟤한테 있을 거야. 저쪽으로 도망쳤어. 내가 잡을게. 거기서.
You can't climb up that fast. Use your glider. Or ground pound at the last second like it's Mario 64. That's another way to save yourself from fall damage.
정말 위험했어. 너도 너무 무모하게 나서면 안 돼. 무사하면 됐어. 제법인데? 난 내가 나서야 하나 했거든.
Oh, don't worry. You'll have your time to shine. As a playable character, that is.
일 없어서 진짜 다행이다. 안 그랬으면 나중에 이네파한테 뭐라고 설명했을지. 전혀 무사하지 않아. 결국 퉁퉁 달콤이를 빼앗겼다고. 아니야. 난 공방의 대장이니까 울면 안 돼.
부족을 대신해 사과드려요. 사람들이 막아서지만 않았어도 당신의 동료를 빼앗기지 않았을 텐데.
달을 읊는 사자님.
이 소녀가 정말 기계를 이익의 수단으로만 여겼다면 다시 만들면
That's what I
그만이겠죠.
was
뭐하러
kind of
당신들이
saying. She could
부끄러워할
make
정도의
another.
용기를 보여주었겠어요? 보름달의 빛조차 이 소녀
Have you
마음을
seen how many
하나도
of those
드러내지
square
못하는
bots she built? And let alone the fact that she built that
달빛조차
cannon in
받지
the
못하는
Nasha
그림자
town?
속에 빠져들었군요.
미안하다. 사과할게.
오해가 풀려서 다행이야.
So I think she can make another robot of
순수한
sorts.
마음을 지닌 이에겐 언제나 달빛의 인도가 따르리니 분명 동료를 되찾을 수 있을 거예요. 필요하다면 부족 사람들을 동원해서라도 도와드릴게요.
그런데 이젠
I
어디로
wonder what
가서
her
찾아야
IQ level
하지?
is if she's able to build such
상황은 명확해.
robots and a
범인은
giant ass
그
cannon.
불법 암시장 상인이야. 아마도 아이노와 서리달 아이 사이에 갈등이 생길 걸 예상하고 그 틈을 노렸겠지. 정확히 말하면 애초에 통통 달콤이를 훔친 것도 녀석의 사주였을 가능성이 커. 그 현재로서 가장 의심스러운 사람은 아스코지만 다른 상인일 가능성도 완전히 배제할 수는 없어. 그런가? 그럼 야오다는 어디로 가서 조사해야 할지 알겠네? 또 나야? 그 상인들 전부 다 수상하다고 했잖아. 암시장이 다치면 누가 어디로 튀는지 내가 어떻게 알아? 또
Yes.
괜히 나섰네. 야호다도 아이노가 이렇게 슬퍼하는 건 싫지? 앞으로도 야오다만 믿을게. 이걸 어떻게 거절하냐고. 알았어. 적어도 이틀만 시간을 줘. 다시 이틀인가?
I think Hoyoverse had too much fun giving her a lot of expressions.
도와주고 있으니까 다들 고마워.
And that was only part 2. There's a part 3 and a 4. I think. Yeah, usually a part 4 is not too long. It's just yeah, it's just like a epilogue. What time is it now though? 10:30. Let's see how long this one takes. Hopefully not too long, because 11 p.m. is kind of overdoing it. Unless I just skip dialogue. No skip cutscene in this game, unfortunately, so that's out of the question. I would just button mash. Fighting is not an issue, unless they force me to use trial characters. They don't. This game doesn't trust you on using your own character builds, because they think level 90 and
안녕하세요.
high power build is
지난
too
며칠
much.
동안 아이노님을 돌봐주셔서 감사합니다. 아니야, 우리가 약속했잖아. 야오다는 왔어? 분명 새로운 단서를 찾았겠지? 일단 들어봐. 그날 서리달 아이에서 돌아온 후로 난 아스코를 중점적으로 조사했어. 이 미사까지 있었으니 가장 의심스러웠지. 그 보스의 인맥을 총동원해도 아스코가 이번 일에 연루된 증거는 나오지 않았어. 오히려 모든 상인 중에 가장 결백하더라. 다른 상인들도 한
That's
명씩
the
전부
face that
조사했지만
doesn't look
제대로 된
like he
단서는
has a
없었어.
clean record.
애초에 대부분은 우리가 서리달 아이에 다녀온 것조차 모르더라고. 배후에 있는 놈 아주 치밀해. 완벽하게 자신을 감춰버렸어. 이런 사람을 잡는 건 이틀 만에 할 수 있는 일이 아니야. 그래서 결론은? 요약, 정리. 결론을 도출합니다. 지난 이틀간 야오다님은
Well, that's definitely one way of putting it.
좀 애들러서 말하면 어디 덧나냐? 이런 결론을 아이노한테 어떻게 전하란 말이야? 정말 아무 방법도 없는 거야? 굳이 찾자면 암시장 상인들을 죄다 불러 모아서 하나하나 신문하거나 개인 창고를 뒤지는 수밖에 없지. 그거 좋은 방법이네. 그냥 해본 말이야. 그놈들을 쉽게 건드릴 수 있을 것 같아. 당장 아스코만 해도 그놈을 건드릴 바엔 노드크라이 전체를 뒤엎는 게 나아. 노드크라이 전체를 뒤엎는다. 확실히 아이노님이 고려했던 방안 중 하나입니다. 진짜 그럴 건 아니지? 그게 아이노님의 최종 결정이라면 따라야죠.
Yeah, give everybody a good shock.
통통 달콤이한텐 확실히 악당들이 노릴 만한 기술이 들어있어. 사실 그렇게 치면 니네파를 포함한 공방의 모두가 표적이 될 수 있지.
They wouldn't dare.
이번에 통통 달콤이를 되찾지
Inefa will
못하면
whack everybody with her
녀석들은
vacuum.
계속해서 다른 동료들도 노릴 거야. 그러니까
Or better yet, rocket,
뒤엎는
human
아이였어도
rocket punch.
반드시 통통
Except she's not human, she's
달콤이를
all animatronic. Or automata? What do you call those?
아까 가장 의심스러운
humanoid
녀석이
androids.
누구라고? 그 녀석부터 시작하자.
that cube thing. Yes, you'll see all of these cube robots everywhere, and I'm gonna have to assume Aino is the one who's made them.
편지가 도착했습니다. 여행자님께 온 것 같아요.
I know the little young pink-haired child has a big IQ. Reminds me of a twin-tailed fox. Except Tails doesn't even make this many robots. That's more of Eggman's thing. A merchant's letter. Not long ago, I happened to hear about your troubles you're facing, seeing as you've always been a top-notch customer of mine. It's only natural that I find a way to help you. As such, I prepare an exceptional service plan. Oh, I think I know who wrote this.
이 말투 틀림없네.
Dory.
맞지? 그 사람한테 우리를 도울 방법이 있는 모양이네. 도리가 제공하는 서비스는
Well, Dory does have
뭐라고 말하면
have a way of collecting information
도리라는 사람
somehow.
노드크라이에서 꽤 돋보이는 상인이야.
But it's all the reason why Dory suggests that you go to her instead of Nefer. They're like informative competitors.
기내파는 공방을 계속 짓고
And yeah, they're both from Sumeru, so that's how they know each other through that same business.
그럼 아이노님을 잘 부탁드립니다. 나는 이번에도 같이 가는 거야? 역시
Actually, come to think of it, I wonder if Dory has any new dialogue now after this update.
그런 건 둘째치고
Or by the time she becomes playable next month.
부탁한 줄 알아?
Nefer becomes playable next month. A grand battle? Oh boy, I'm ready. It's gonna be just like that TV show, Robot Wars or something. It's kind of sad when you kind of think about it. That competitive show has people in robotics build robots, duke it out on each other. But then, of course, one comes out on top while the other is completely dismantled, or like not dismantled, but like just, no longer functional. Think of the headache that those people have to deal with to repair the robot, and make them better. I've only done computer engineering just for 1 year in high school. I understood like soldering, lighting up LEDs, connectors, and all that. If you told me how to do that now, I already have I've forgotten how to do those a long time ago. Where am I going? Oh, this way. But just that alone just reminds me of how circuits can be very complex to repair, to fix. To build is one thing, but imagine trying to repair that. Or if it's completely destroyed, you would need a new one. Hang on. Oh no, she doesn't have any dialogue yet. Not yet. Alice. Oh yeah, that's right. Down the road in this in 6.0 6 point something, Klee's mother will soon be playable. We've already seen the teaser before the update went live had already revealed what she looks like. Face and a bit of her design, not the full body, but Klee's mother will soon be in the hands of players. And supposedly she is like the supposedly super expert legendary witch of all of this game, even though she only masters one element. And I'm gonna have to assume it's Pyro, like mother, like daughter.
그 할아버지는 없네. 아이고, 오랜만이야. 여행자랑 페이몬. 내 편지를 받았구나. 역시 도리였구나.
It's good to see a familiar face,
점원한테 이야기는 들었어.
as always.
어떤 강큰 도둑놈이 공방에 침입해서 공방 주인의 가장 소중한 동료 중 한 명을 훔쳐갔다지? 맞아. 여행자는 내 우수 고객이잖아. 네가 공방의 주인을 돕는다면 너도 가만히 있을 수 없지. 그래서
And what
나도
do you
조색
have to
하고
offer?
모두를 위한 최상의 계획을 준비해봤어. 그 로봇 동료를 노린 암시장 상인이 워낙 많아서 범인을 특정하기는 어려워. 그러니 접근 방식을 바꿔보자고. 즉, 누가 훔쳤는가 보다는 어디로 훔쳐갔는가에 초점을 맞추자는 거지.
where did the thief took it in the first place?
꽤 일리 있는 말이야. 짜잔! 마침 내가 아는 전문가가 있어. 밀수 사건을 오래 다뤄왔고 작물 추적에도 능숙해서 너희에게 딱 필요한 사람이야. 물론 그 뛰어난 실력에 걸맞게 보수가 좀 비싸긴 해. 그래도 걱정 마. 너한테는 20% 할인해줄 테니까. 이렇게 하자. 보수를 나한테 미리 주면 내가 그 전문가랑 흥정해줄게. 번거로운 일을 이 몸이 해주겠다는 거야.
What element these characters got? Which one?
대신 그 전문가가 내
Dory
전설을
is
봐서 더
Electro,
깎아주면
as you can tell based on her color outfit. Usually it's easy to tell which character uses what element sometimes based on the color of their outfit. Although that's not always like 100% like a fact.
80만. 더 싸게는 안 돼? 더 싸게라.
Like Aino is Hydro, but she clearly doesn't dress like has the color scheme of Hydro. But yeah, she's Hydro.
통통 달콤이를 찾을 수
And then Jehoda is actually Animo,
돈은 내가 낼게.
which yeah, again, color doesn't match with wind, but
좋아.
it is.
그럼 바로 그
But that's what she
전문가에게
is.
연락 넣을게.
Who is this expert that Dory is
아이노가 동료를 찾는
is
게
talking about?
급하니까 그런 걸 따질 때가 아니지. 짜잔! 전문가가 마침 근처에 있어서 데려왔어. 아 그럼 편하게 대화 나눠. 새들이잖아. 바다 거품 마을의 멜리진. 여행자랑 페이몬 여기서 만날 줄은 몰랐네.
A familiar face? I don't know.
멜리진을 섭외한 거야? 폰타인의 멜리진은
Wait,
인간이 따라갈
maybe
수 없는 감각과
I might recognize this
통찰력을 가지고
character?
있는 신비한 존재다.
Well, it's an NPC, but the name.
진짜? 뭔가 대단하다. 이 멜리진이 도와주면 틀림없이 통통 달콤이의 행방을 알아낼 수 있을 거야. 모라를 많이 낸 가치가 있네. 아니, 너희는 도리를 잘
Oh no,
모르는구나.
Paimon got the mustache again.
뭐라? 그게 무슨 말이야? 여행자는 우리 멜리진한테 전설 속 영웅 같은 존재야. 그런 사람을 돕는 건 엄청난 영광이지. 모라는 한 푼도 필요 없어. 아이고, 하하, 네가 이 전문가한테 존경받는 영웅일 줄은 몰랐네. 그럼 내가 받을 수고비는 80만 모라인가? 이용해줘서 고마워. 뭐 결국은 나도 너의 활약 덕분에 기회를 잡을 수 있었던 거지만 이렇게 하자. 다음 거래 때는 50% 할인해줄게. 결국 또 이 악덕 상인만 득을 봤네. 참, 세딜은 왜 여기 있는 거야? 말하자면 길어. 그림자 수사청에 멜리진 수사요원 한 명이 밀수 사건을 추적하느라 여기까지 왔는데 아직 복귀를 안 했거든. 다들 걱정되는지 마침 휴가 중이던 나한테 그 수사요원을 찾아봐달라고 부탁했어. 이 일은 나중에 다시 얘기하자. 이 수메르 상인의 말을 들어보니까 납치된 동료를 찾아달라고 부탁했다며?
It's nice that this region specifically has
그
like
동료의 특징을
a lot of
최대한
people
자세히 설명해봐. 그리고
from
마지막으로
across all over
동료를 목격한
Teyvat.
장소로 안내해줘.
Although I haven't actually seen that many people from Leeway here. At least not yet.
알겠어.
Go to the place where the recon bot disappeared. Anyways, yeah. I also noticed that some of the NPCs have like new hairstyles, which is nice. I think a lot of people were already getting tired of seeing the same ones over and over. It's as if Hoyoverse actually took some feedback and decided to do something about it. Just something that the gaming industry of today refuses to do. Or I should say, AAA companies refuse to do. Well, some of them. Alright, here. I'm still wondering what the heck those red lines are supposed to be.
그 정찰 유닛이 이쪽으로
There hasn't been a quest or anything in the open world that gave out like some kind of clue or significance.
이 비행기계는 나도 대충 알고 있어. 비행 가능 시간이 길지 않아서 이 정도 왔으면 한계였을 거야. 여기서 누군가 정찰 유닛을 회수했을 게 분명해. 주변 사람들에게 물어보자.
So who would be out here? Holy shit, I don't know if you can see it, but there's that temple, the pyramid and inverted pyramid from the desert. You can actually see it from here.
한번 물어볼까?
Oh, hello. They look friendly.
안녕. 물어보고 싶은 게 있는데.
너 힘 뭐하는 꼬맹이들이야? 다치기 싫으면 썩 물러가.
골치 아프게 됐네. 법적으로는 범죄자도 묵비권을 행사할 권리가 있거든. 우리가 강제로 입을 열게 할 순 없어. 그거였어? 걱정 마. 노드크라이엔 법 같은 거 없어. 뚝딱뚝딱 군단 돌격.
Oh yeah, that's right. This is a lawless country. I mean, because there's no god, no archon, no sort of official government,
궁금한 게 있으면
unlike all the other nations, what they have. Aw, I was ready to beat him up, but
무거운
okay,
짐을 진
small
우리가
robots.
여길 지나가는 거 본 적
beat 'em
있어?
up.
봤다면 어느 방향으로 갔어?
그런 사람들은 날마다 있어.
잠복 시간과 철수 시간을 고려하면 정확히는 이틀 전 오후 4시부터 밤 10시 사이. 그때 이 근처에 나타났다가
That's a
무거운
very
짐을
specific
지고 떠난 사람이야.
time window.
그렇게 말한다면 기억나는 것 같네. 그날 수상한 무리 하나가 오후에 왔다가 밤에 떠났는데 저쪽
That
저
direction up in the
방향은
hills.
암시장 상인들도 그 로봇 동료를 노렸던 걸 고려하면 그자들이 선택할 수 있는 경로는 한정적이야. 거기에 무게까지 감안하면 그들이 다음으로 향한 장소가 어디인지 대충 알겠어.
Okay, lead the way. And see, this is why before I did any side quest of a sort or did the main quest, I had to go out of my way to unlock every waypoint possible. It's very convenient, trust me. You better do that before doing anything else. Otherwise, in Breath of the Wild style, you'll be distracted by one thing after another.
여기야?
It's like you're doing the main quest, but then suddenly you'll see something on the side.
평범한 성인 체력이라고 가정했을 때 짐의 무게까지 포함해 계산하면
Wow,
이쯤에서
very
그렇다면
detailed.
분명 흔적을 남겼겠지. 흔적? 어떤 흔적? 내 눈엔 평범한 야외랑 다를 바 없어 보이는데? 역시 맞네. 여기도 있고 저기도. 인간은 알아차리기 힘들겠다.
Okay, let's search. Start a fire. Branches, start a fire. Oh, hello. This seems very noticeable.
이건 그날 본 정찰 유닛이야. 그런데 통통 달콤이는 여기에 없네.
That means somebody picked it up.
예상한 대로네. 처음에는 들키지 않으려고 정찰 유닛이랑 화물을 같이 가져갔을 거야. 그런데 여기까지 오면서 체력이 바닥났겠지. 신랑이 끝에 여기가 외진 곳이라는 점을 고려해 정찰 유닛은 버리고 짐 만들고 떠난 거야. 여기 발자국이 남아있어. 그들이 떠날 때 남긴 흔적이겠지. 발자국만 가지고 걔네가 어디로 갔는지 알 수 있어? 발자국에서도 얻을 수 있는 단서가 있어. 여기 있는 이 특이한 모래 알갱이는 우리가 지나온 길의 것은 아니야. 내 추측이 맞다면 도둑들이 평소 활동하는 장소에서 묻은 거겠지. 거기가 녀석들의 소굴일 가능성이 커. 특이한 모래라. 아! 생각났어! 달의 힘 실험 설계국이 있는 파하섬에 붉은 모래소금 습지라 불리는 곳이 있는데
yeah.
엄청 넓은 모래사장이 있어.
Yeah, that place has a like a reddish sand.
멜리지는 진짜 대단하다. 나도 키우고 싶어. 멜리진한테 그런 말하면 실례야. 마지막 단서까지 찾았으니 서두르자.
And yeah, they live for over hundreds of years. Huh? Was that always there? Hang on a second. Oh, okay. Somehow I missed that while I actually came here. Or maybe I did saw it, but I just ignored it because I was looking for waypoints. Just like what I said earlier. Don't let it distract you.
지키는 사람이 많아서 무작정 들어가긴 어려울 것 같아. 미안, 나는 여기까지만 갈게. 더 들어가면 도움이 안 될 거야. 사과할 필요 없어. 이미 큰 도움을 받았는걸. 원래 간식 먹을 때 한 조각 놔주고 싶을 정도야. 이제부턴 따라오지 마. 나는 지금부터 아주 나쁜 짓을 할 거거든. 새들 같은 척한 아이는 이런 일에... 응, 알겠어. 아이노? 전에 말한 대로 뚝딱뚝딱
She's gonna start getting violent.
동료를 구하러 간다. 우와! 슈슈슉 스파이 1호? 지금은 슈슈슉 전사 1호야. 아이노, 너 역시 위험한 걸 만들어냈잖아.
Oh yeah, I did this minigame not too long ago. Or this morning.
악당들은 절대 못 먹을걸?
When did she should have pulled I know should have pulled out this machine a while ago. Bird's eye view, let's go. Oh, hello.
야, 뭘 무서워해? 빨리 막아.
드디어 가장 안쪽까지 도착했어. 아, 저게 뭐지?
Oh no.
엄청난 위력이야. 설마? 통통 달콤이의 코어가 저 고철 껍데기 안에 있어. 벌써 개조된 거야.
Then we will dismantle it and take the
놀라운 게
core
뭐
back.
있어? 내가 개조한 작품은 역시 그 유치한 장난감보다 훨씬 강력하군.
Hey, it's the guy who was standing by the corner and said absolutely nothing. Who knew that? Who would have thought that he would be the suspect?
카운터? 네가 범인이었어?
세계를 뒤흔들 큰 과업을 이루려면 배후에 있는 게 가장 현명한 선택이지. 물론 너희가 온 건 예상 밖이야. 바보같이 암시장 상인들 뒤나 쫓아다니고 있어야 하는데.
처음부터 우리를 잘못된 길로 안내했구나.
왜
As
첫
every
번째
schemer would
공고에
do.
바로 너희가 원하는 단서가 있었다고 생각해? 카운터는 정보의 교차점이야. 각자가 보게 될 정보를 살짝만 조절하면 대부분의 사람을 내 뜻대로 움직일 수 있지.
통통 달콤이를 훔치고 다시 빼앗아간 것까지 모두 네 짓이었어?
내주시면 뭐? 이제 노드크라이는 승자 독식의 세계야. 이 프로토타입만 있으면
Of course, money. Money is all they matter. It's all that matters in this country.
소리도 못할 정도로.
아이노한테 누구한테서 훔친 기술로?
훔쳐? 나는 저 꼬마가 낭비한 재능을 활용한
No, you still
것뿐이야.
stole it.
노드크라이의
Because did
달의
you
힘을
even
알게 된
ask
후
her?
나는 그걸 기계에 접목시킬 무한한 가능성을 떠올렸어. 그 고지식한 원주민도 달의 힘 연구 프로젝트를 독점한 우인단도 내 제안을 비웃기만 하더군. 그런데 이 꼬맹이는 매일 유치한 장난감만 만드는 주제에 자기 공방까지 차리고 여러 세력 사이에서 잘만 사는 거야.
Well, maybe you should have had a better improve your IQ, sir.
심지어는 이런
Especially at a
시대를
young
앞선
age.
기계까지 개발해냈지. 이건 앞으로 기계 시장의 판도를 좌우할 거야.
Maybe you should have done a collaboration, partnership in a nice way, in good terms, not theft.
원래 내 것이어야 했어.
Wow,
그런
Very
말을
jelly.
하면서 부끄럽지도 않아?
so jealous.
쓸데없는 소리 그만하고 퉁퉁 달콤이를 돌려줘.
어디 한번 가져가 보시지.
Eggman and Tails have their beef with each other, but you don't see Eggman stealing Tails' inventions or be a crybaby about it.
기억했어. 수중 환원.
피리림차.
제조된 퉁퉁 달콤이 엄청
Ow.
강해.
Oh, hello.
내 말 들어. 공격하지 말고 조금만 버티면 돼. 퉁퉁 달콤이는 절대
Gotta hang in there. Okie dokie. I got Farina to do the heals at least.
그대에게 선사할게. 수중 환원. 이따가 조금 아파.
So just survive. Modify Crumb Clank 70% sweet. Sheesh, that thing goes on for a long time.
공연을 시작하지.
Well, is that all the minions you can send? Level 99, no problem. Wah! And it's got missiles.
빛이야.
That almost looks like Sentinel's air super.
무슨 일이야? 기술팀 빨리 확인해.
Huh? Who is this guy?
그게 달의 힘을 농축시키는 코어가 작동을 멈췄습니다.
Technician.
특정 매개 물질을 소모해야만 작동하는 것 같아요.
무슨 물질?
이 냄새는 무슨 디저트 같은데요?
Ha!
뭐?
Did this guy forget? Yeah, clearly he was clouded and forgot that it's a dessert making machine.
퉁퉁 달콤이는 디저트를 굽는 로봇인데 남이
Or,
먹는
sorry,
걸
dessert
보기만 하면
baking
너무
robot.
불쌍하잖아.
Can't call it a machine, that's rude. Just like how apparently the word clanker is an offensive term against robots and machines.
그래서 설계 초기부터 디저트를 먹을 수 있게 만들었어. 디저트가
Oh, so he
구워지면
eats it
다
too.
같이 나눠 먹을 수 있도록
Wow,
말이야.
embarrassing. You can take away the core out of the machine, but the core within you cannot take away. Or what's the saying? Yeah, no, you can take the core out of the shell, but you can't take what's in the core.
대충 알겠네요.
Whatever.
코어는 케이크 같은 디저트를 소모해야 달의 힘 농축 시스템을 작동시킬 수 있어요. 디저트를 굽는 용도로만 쓴다면 출력은 충분합니다. 하지만 전쟁 병기로 개조하려면 노드크라이의 밀가루와 설탕을 다 긁어 모아도 부족할 겁니다.
And what kind of flour and sugar does Aino put in that
그걸
thing?
이제
In
알아낸
her
거야.
desserts.
그런 멍청한 기능은 당장 개조해.
Noticing now? Excuse me, sir. You're the one who
이건
missed that
시스템에
spot.
내장되어 있어요. 제 수준으로는 알아차리지도 못했는데 개조를 어떻게 합니까?
Yeah, you can't blame the technician. His IQ is not the same level as Aino's.
이제 알겠지? 퉁퉁 달콤이는 절대 전쟁 병기가 될 수 없어. 그러니까 돌려줘.
내게 성공을 안겨다 줘야 할 세기의 역작이 고작 우스꽝스러운 조리도구로 전락하다니. 겨우 네 유치하고 멍청한 생각 때문에. 아니, 최소한 이 프로토타입만이라도 남겨둬야겠어. 투자자를 끌어올 때까지만 버티면. 지금
저게 진짜?
Oh, Yennefer. I was wondering when she was gonna arrive.
우리도 갈게.
And reinforcements.
하이누님,
And also known as witnesses.
혼자만의 책임이 아닙니다.
Too many eyes.
가동.
Whoa. Hey, my It's cool that they actually added in not playable, NPCs that actually can fight alongside you. I think that was first introduced in whatchamacallit, Sumeru.
수중 환원.
And yes, it is actually possible that they can be knocked out.
악당을 놓쳐버렸어.
And no, nothing happens.
쫓지 마. 노드크라이의 법은 없어도
They just
규칙은 있어.
don't join, they just
여기서
stop
벌어진 일이
fighting, that's
알려지면
all.
누군가는 녀석을 혼쭐내줄 거야. 다들 괜찮아? 노드크라이엔 신고라는 개념이 없는 것 같더라고. 그래서 너희 친구에게 연락했어. 새들 덕분이었구나. 참, 통통 달콤이는?
공방의 주인, 방금 전에 혼전에서 나와 부족 사람들이 이 로봇의 코어를 되찾았어. 이제 돌려줄게. 이 기술은 부디 잘 보관해줘. 아니, 네가 보관해야만 우리도 안심할 수 있어.
Of
그런
course.
얘기는 됐어. 어쨌든 너희가 나쁜 사람이 아니라는 건 알았고. 됐지? 이누파, 집에 가자. 집에 가면 나 디저트 먹을 거야. 이번 달 섭취량은 리셋해줘.
I went a little overtime, but still I wanted to see it through the end. Except that's not the actual end. There's still an epilogue. And yeah, I knew it. The epilogue doesn't give you any primo gems because, you know, this is just basically a wrap-up. Waiting for the following day. What is this? Huh? Is that... What is that? That wasn't there before. That's not even part of the event of any sort. Oh. No, it's... guess... No, it is part of it. Okay, suddenly there's like a double whammy. But okay. But before I do that... Nya. What the? Let me guess. Moon jumping? Yeah, moon jumping.
이러면 별 하늘을 더 잘 볼 수 있겠지?
It's a good thing the hitbox scan is big.
앞으로도 계속 이렇게 좋은 일이 있었으면 좋겠네.
All right, now to whatever this is. It's part of the event. worth investing. Oh, of course, another person who wants to steal robots for money. I had a feeling this guy was sus. He was like sitting in a corner throughout the whole day of the event. Didn't really say much. Oh, you can destroy surveillance robots, but somehow their records are kept intact. Just like how airplanes have those things, what do you call those, black boxes? Well, last I checked, this country has no laws. Your stat means nothing. Oh, is that so? Once an adventurer guild expelled. Wow. I bet Catherine had a good talk. Oh, hello, it's you again. The not so suspect. Must reevaluate your ability to pay off your debt. Excuse me. Two things. Use my own funds to endorse commercial viability of said technology. Oh, you're one to talk. Hmm. Certain level of intelligence. Oh, robots built for fun, not fighting. No. I dare you to try. Business is business, uh-huh. Yeah, keep making that excuse, old man. Take him away. Alright. Now we can go see what Aino is doing. Sometimes depth perception is my greatest enemy. Sometimes it looks like I'm not that close to the floor, to the ground.
안녕 이네파. 야오다는 또 여기 있네. 며칠 내내 고생했는데 케이크 한 조각은 얻어먹어야 하지 않겠어?
Dessert time.
네, 마침 잘 오셨습니다.
Speaking of which, I wonder if I still have that last piece of cake in the freezer.
통통 달콤이도 돌아왔으니 여러분께
Oh, he's got a.
솜씨를 맛보여
Is this how he always looked like? Or is this a new design? Because we never seen the robot's original model.
다행히 코어에는 손상이 거의 없어서 아이노님이 새로운
Made a new
몸을
body.
만들어
Ah,
주셨어요.
okay. Because I was about to say, imagine if that's what the robot's original model was what it looks like, and everybody all the merchants who wanted to buy it, or, well, they never seen it, but it's like this little pig-shaped robot could be a weapon.
자기가 먹어버렸어. 요리사가 음식을 내놓기 전에 한 입 먹어보는 건 당연한 거지. 걱정 마세요. 먹고 나면 다시 디저트를 만들어
Wonder how
주니까
that's possible
잠깐만 기다리면
to make a
됩니다.
dessert
알겠어.
from within like that.
디저트를
But then again,
먹는
I've seen those
자리인데
vending machines
아이노는
where
왜안 보여?
they can make ice cream and other kinds of desserts inside.
아이노는 방금 새로운 로봇 제작 아이디어가 떠올랐다고
Hell,
바로 작업실로
I've seen universities
들어가셨습니다.
have one of those
네,
vending
그러세요.
machines that self-serve, is that the proper word? Self-serve cup noodles.
아이노는
In
왜
Korea
그렇게
though,
로봇
I've
만드는 걸
seen like
좋아하는 거야?
the ones that are beyond making cup noodles in a vending machine.
그 질문에 대답하려면
Before you know it,
데이터베이스에서
just like
여러
in
기록을
Pixar's
꺼내야 합니다.
WALL-E, drinkable pizzas.
처음에 아이노님은 세상에 단 것보다 더 자신을 끌어당기는 무언가가 있다는 사실에 놀랐던 것 같습니다. 그리고 운 좋게도 이
I feel like
취미는
sooner or
주변
later we're gonna
친구들의
enter
존중을
that phase.
받았습니다. 생계를 유지하는 것만으로도 빠듯한 환경에서요. 그리고 마침내 훌륭한 스승님을 만나면서 그 취미는 재능으로 인정받게 되었습니다. 아이노님의 이전 친구들처럼 아이노님도 자기가 가장 하고 싶고 가장 잘할 수 있는 일을 찾은 거죠. 천재가 열정을 품자 그때부터는 누구도 아이노님의 걸음을 멈출 수 없었습니다. 아이노님은 어릴 적 친구들을 떠나 뚝딱뚝딱 크름카케 공방을 세우고 다양한 로봇을 만들기
Yeah, with that kind
시작하셨죠.
of talent, of course.
그때의 아이노님에게 이 모든 건 천재로서의 본능 같은 거였을지도 모릅니다.
It's kind of like
자신의 기발한
people who
상상을
have
현실로 만들고 싶었던 거죠.
who make such crazy models with the Lego pieces. Like, you know, Lego stores, you can buy like one of those freestyle pieces of your choice. People have certainly made tons of very interesting architects. Some of which I've heard a long time ago. Some have been used as a means to actually build a real life thing.
하지만 제 경험을 종합해보면 그게 전부는 아닐 거라고 생각합니다. 저를 거두기 전부터 아이노님은 온갖 기술을 동원해 로봇마다 다른 개성을 부여하고 그들을 동료로 대하셨습니다.
Robot independence, just like
저
Dr.
또한
Light.
출신이 다르다고 해서 공방에서 특별 취급을 받지 않고요. 천재라는 길을 너무도 오래 걸어오다 보니 뒤돌아봐도 곁에 아무도 없는 현실에 외로움을 느끼셨는지도 모릅니다. 그래서 저와 통통 달콤이 그리고 아이노님의 손을 거쳐 공방에 들어온 모든 로봇은 단순한 천재의 증명이 아닙니다. 저희는 아이노님의
Family.
가족이자
Yeah, I knew she was going to say that.
아이노님이 갈망한 동료. 그게 제가 이해한 아이노님과 로봇의 관계입니다.
Yeah. Yeah, you hear that, internet? They're not a bunch of clankers. They have feelings too.
그래서 아이노님은
통통 달콤이가 어떤 힘을 가졌든
Just like how every robot
상관없었던 거예요.
in Mega Man all have their independence. Thanks to
공방이
Dr.
이루어지는
Light's
이 하나는 그걸 되찾기 위해 뭐든 할수
pitch.
있는 거죠.
And they chose the geniuses chose that over Wily's power gear.
남아있는 게 이상하다고 생각했어.
Although what's kind of ironic is Wily was right. Robot independence was dangerous because
제 논리 유닛으로는
that's how the
그 말을
Reploids
이해하기
eventually
어렵습니다.
became Mavericks. They started thinking for themselves.
다양한 사람이 모여 있고 계략이 넘치는 곳이야.
That's how
여기서
they gone
살아남은
rogue.
사람들은 전부 보통
Thanks,
얘기가
Dr.
아니지.
Light. You created the dark future of Mega Man X.
만약
Although to be
다른
fair,
사람이
I think the
기술을
Maverick
가졌으면
thing
분명 로봇을
at its
강력한
core
병기로
came from
개조해서
Wily,
타인을 위협하는 데 썼을 거야.
since it came out of Zero, out of his chamber. If you remember, I think it was Mega Man X4 that showed that cutscene where how Sigma got infected, how he went Maverick.
아이노는 살상 병기도 케이크 굽는 기계로 만든
But
사람이잖아.
but really at the core root of it all, it was all
조금
Dr. Light's
안
fault.
어울려서.
Let robots
아니요.
think for
제
themselves.
유닛의 의견은 정반대입니다. 전 노드크라이에서 많은 사람을 봤지만
I'd say the power gear is not
대부분은
even as dangerous as
노드크라이
Light's
사람이라고 정리할 수
perspective
없었습니다.
or his idea.
오히려 페이모님을 놀라게 한 아이노님이야말로 제 논리 유닛이 정의하는 노드크라이 사람의
So who's the
가장
real
가까운
villain then? It's not Sigma. It's not Wily. It's Santa Claus's doppelganger.
네, 잠시만 기다려주세요. 금방 나눠드릴게요.
난 크림 제일 많은 걸로 줘.
자, 다들 드셔보세요.
They almost look like the that ice cream thing, drumsticks. Or crips, or is that what they called? Crips. And that's that. I did it. Everything is done. Aside of this one. And then there's this. The Spiral Abyss just reset it, so I'll do that another time. I wonder if at some point in the future, if I get at least 8 characters at a level 100, which is not anytime soon, but if I am able to get a couple of characters at a level 100, I wonder if that'll make the Spiral Abyss a little easier, especially at floor 12. But that's also dependent on the build. And speaking of build, just when I was just thinking, like, after I finish Aino and then, who is it? Aloy's artifact build, or leveling up their artifacts, I went back to Shinobu and realized she could do more damage with her skill. And no, it's just the skill, and she gets better healing through changing her whole set again. Because it turns, I wanted to make her an offensive type, but as it turns out, because I'm a poor reader, yeah, apparently based on her passive talent, her skill can not only heal and do damage based on her HP, but it's also scaled on her elemental mastery, which, yeah, now it all makes sense why elemental mastery is like the recommended one. I didn't understand, because the first thing I think about elemental mastery is like the damage inflicted when you cause a elemental reaction, and I thought that doesn't sound like what Shinobu should have. And then, because that's something that's Animo characters benefit more. And then, yeah, okay. And then taking like 5 to 20 takes. I don't know how many times I looked at this for the past 5 years. Or 4, 3. Yeah, now it all makes sense. I have to go for mastery. Elemental mastery. Not HP, surprisingly, but yeah. Doesn't... Hold on. No, that's it, yeah. So yeah, it's not over. I have to do a little rework. But that's fine, because I have a strategy to mitigate the grinding. I can go to... Wait, no, not this. This is an alternative. But leveling up, I mean, is not going to be a hassle. Because what I can do is replace Shinobu's artifacts with the new one, and then you take the old one that's currently level 20 and use that as an EXP EXP feed for the new ones. But of course, the catch is, even though it's at level 20, that doesn't mean the new one will immediately be level 20. Usually in that case, or when you do that method, the artifact only goes up to level 18. Still, it beats having to start from level 0 and then work your way up bit by bit. But yeah, that's one way I can mitigate the grinding to be less tedious. Still, level 18, better than nothing. And unless I'm lucky, if the EXP drops ×2 or ×5, then it'll go to level 20 immediately. But that's kind of up in the air. But such a shame, cause I'm wait, should I surrender these ones? Yeah, maybe. I mean, the crit damage is good ish. Hang on. Let me just take a quick peek at something here. I just want to see... No, that's level 20. Who else uses the gladiator? Is that the only gladiator piece? Really? Only 2 characters had it? What does she have? 10, 21. Okay, yeah, no, I might as well just give up on this one. Replace it with... Use it as an EXP feed for Shinobu's replacement. And going back to her... Sorry, I lost my cursor. That's crit damage. I don't have any spare elemental masteries, do I? Oh, I have one. Oh, okay, I have one here. And since Genshin only gives you the bonus set just with 4 pieces, yeah, that saves one trouble. Which means I only need a piece for the brooch, feather, chalice, and crown headpiece. Easier said than done, though. Did I already use that typewriter thingamajig? I think I did. Where is it? Yeah, I only have enough to define one. Part of me wants to use use it, but that'll just be absurd. Like, so much so that I bet a Genshin fan enthusiast will be like, what the fudge are you doing? Why would you use the elixir for either a brooch and a feather? Are you nuts? You should save it for the chalice because it's cost 4. And plus, not only that, unlike the feather and the brooch, you can actually freely choose what the main stats of your desire, and substats as well. As you may be familiar with that with ZZZ, how it has something similar to that, but you can only choose the main stats. And yes, Honkai has the exact same mechanic as this, but somehow made a whole lot easier than the 2 games. Is Hoyoverse's favorite child game. Uh-oh. Oh, my stream kind of buffered a bit. But that's fine. I should wrap things up. It's already 11:30. I extended just to see the end of the event, and then I'm yapping about. But yeah, that's about it. I guess all that remains is just do future events, grind. It's back to the old grind, and I gotta go do that thingamajig, Spiral Abyss. The free Primo Gems are calling for me. And what's the bonus now? What's the blessing? When a character triggers a Hydro-related reaction, a shockwave will be released. Okay, Hydro characters it is. But yeah. Wait. What about the theater thing? When does that reset? 2 weeks. Okay. But yeah. I will do that at my own time. All that remains now is doing ZZZ. I finished Honkai's story and event. The update's gonna go live next week. Wonderful. And Genshin, I pretty much wrapped up everything for now. But yeah, ZZZ, I gotta do the story. And I have about a week until before Phase 2 banner goes live. Which is not really like time pressuring, it's just that should I wait for Phase 2 banner to go live so I can use... No, wait, no, I shouldn't, because there's an event going on right now, and I think that's limited time. Yeah. It's like a event where you can understand the new character's playstyle, and yes, you're rewarded with polychromes for doing so. The new character Seed. They reward you. It's outside of like character trials. It's like an event dedicated for the character, where you get to utilize their abilities, tag team effects. Something that I wish other games, like other Hoyoverse games, would have, but nah, they don't want you. They would rather let you figure out a character outside of the trial runs by playing the story, and that's it. I mean, as you just witnessed that from the event right now, they made you try out Aino. It's really, I'm still shocked a little, the fact that she's not in this banner, despite being a new 4-star. And I think I can think of a good reason why that is. They're trying to make people debate, should I roll for this banner or save Primo Gems for the second banner, where I think she might be in there. I cannot confirm on that one. I'm not sure if I want to roll for this one, because now that I know, since Hoyoverse had already revealed the next character, at this point I'm just saving Primo Gems. Oh yeah, but don't forget, there is this. September 28th, and from September 28th for the next 4 days, you'll get mail. And in total, you'll get 1,600, which is 10 free rolls. And then October 1st, you'll get another 10 free rolls. And hey, look at that. They give you an elixir. But yeah, 20 free rolls. And if you're going to say that's still very little to offer, well, sure. I mean, ZZZ gave you 30, and they gave you a free choice of a 5-star S rank character and S rank weapon. But yeah, Genshin did something similar to that. They gave you a choice of these characters. They're from the permanent banner, except for one of them apparently. So it's more or less the same as what ZZZ did for their anniversary, minus 5-star weapon choice. That you have to still gacha for in this banner, assuming that you want to choose for this instead of characters. Yeah. I mean, take it for what you will. Take it as it is, man. I would, and I'm just waiting for it. You know how it is with gacha games. Every gacha player would be like, "What? That's it? Just 20 pulls? Give us 100, you fools!" Nah, man, they would never do that. Arc Knights, despite how a lot of people praise that game, please, they didn't give out much to its own fan base when it was popular. Same thing with Fire Emblem Heroes. I didn't see any good stuff out of its anniversary.
갈 곳을 정하셨나요? 아니면 풀밭에서 잠깐 쉬어가는 건 어떠세요?
Anyways, tomorrow's Wednesday. If I have time to stream, I'll most likely play something else. I think I had my fill with some Genshin content for now. And then, yeah. Oh, right. Actually, tomorrow is when the Sonic Racing Cross World public demo will be available. I don't know what time. I'm sure there's a time, but I'm already too tired to look it up. But yeah, it's a public demo, free, of course, and oh, tonight. Never mind. Right. I guess the date is based on Asian time. Maybe that's why they said on the 17th. But you know, time zones are different. That's how the world works. 12:01 a.m. Okay. People are gonna download the game, but you have to remember it's just the single player content. So assuming that Sega did not mention about, I'm pretty sure they never mentioned about if it was gonna have any online functionality, because they never said about it. I think it's just straight up just single player stuff, which is not bad, because if you enjoy the beta, take this as a means to practice and expect what you could expect in the single player's content. And it's pretty much what you're going to be doing anyways, because chances are you're going to be forced to play the single player to unlock stuff, right? In my opinion, I'm not much of a fan of racing games that have stories like that. If anything, I really liked Mario Kart style, where you unlock stuff just by playing the Grand Prix. No story, just straight up gameplay. Or get down to the business. But, I don't know, maybe it's because Team Sonic Racing story was kind of like, okay, fine. But yeah, but you still get something out of it anyways. Plus, there's even a chance you may learn the ins and outs that the game tutorial doesn't tell you. Or better yet, it's also another means to practice to know the tracks before you hit the road in the online mode. So, and then like I said, you unlock stuff along the way, so you know it works. It's called game progression, I know. That's why I said in my opinion. You don't have to agree with it. And there's no point of me of arguing back, because everybody has opinions. This is not Twitter. we don't need to go bonanza. Anyways, so yeah, if I have time to stream, then yeah, I might do so in the evening. Hopefully a little bit more earlier. It's just that today I have been a little busy. Oh damn, I just saw a thumbnail of a really buff guy, big muscles. Hopefully he's not on steroids, but some buff guy, and he's labeled as a Pokemon scapular. Imagine being a Pokemon fan, but you know, what you thought was like some skinny, nerdy guy. Nah, the reality, one of the among the fans is a really buff guy who probably works out at the gym, didn't skip leg day, and you find out he's a Pokemon card scapular. It's really weird how people are scappling Pokemon cards. If you ever told somebody in the 90s that people would be scappling a piece of paper with a illustration of some creature trying to resell it for $1,000, yeah, I'm pretty sure us 90s kids would not believe you. Anyways, right. That's all to be said. I will then see you guys in the next stream. Thank you for watching. And I hope you folks have a good day and a good night. See you, folks.
잠깐 쉬어가는 건 어떠세요?